The Yankees take their position in the field in just a few minutes. It'll be Bellinger, Grisham, and Judge left to right in your outfield. McMahon at third, Volpe at short, Jazz is at second, Paul Goldschmidt is at first tonight. Cam Schlittler is coming in from the bullpen just right now and is on the mound, and Austin Wells is behind the plate. Now it's time for the keys to the game, brought to you by Audi. Experience the full electric Audi Q6 e-tron at your local tri-state Audi dealer today. Well, can Cam Schlittler continue what he did against the Red Sox? He's had his one bad outing was against this team. He says he's different now. He's added that sinker, which he's going to use a lot more. It's going to be interesting to see because they've seen him twice now. So see what he does. The key will be Cam, and on the other side, can the Yankees? If you're a Yankee batter, you're not going to see probably a pitcher more than once because they've got a full bullpen game going up now. You probably won't see Kevin Gausman. There were some rumors that maybe he would, but I don't think so. He threw a little. You saw him throwing a little bit like a light bullpen. I think if they have to get back to Toronto, that's who would pitch. But you'll see everybody else in there, and that's what they are going to do today. So can the Yankees adjust to that? That'll be really interesting to see. The umpire lineups are sponsored by Mastro Ready Mix, building New York together. When the umpires come out of the tunnel, they're not out yet, but they will be. It'll be Tony Randazzo behind the plate. Dan Bellino is the crew chief, and he is at first base. Roberto Ortiz is at second. Chris Siegel is at third. Down the left field line is Adam Hammery, and the right field line is Jordan Baker. Tonight's national anthem, Salute to America, and the Canadian national anthem were performed by Patrick Dunn, and they're brought to you by Mazda CX-50 hybrid, rugged, spacious, efficient, and proudly assembled in America. We'll be back with the start of tonight's game after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
October baseball is here, and your local Acme Market is stocked and ready with the freshest meats and produce. It's the perfect time to fire up the grill and take in a game and find out why the fun starts with Acme. This week at Acme, don't miss this digital deal. Get Hatfield bacon at $4.99 each. Unlock hundreds of deals and get more for your shopping with Acme for you. Visit acmemarkets.com.
To see all this excitement around what I love to do growing up, it's crazy.
What's your favorite thing about this whole event so far?
The fusion of sports, entertainment, and cards.
That's awesome.
Because to me, cards have always been entertainment, and they're getting their just dessert now.
Some overnight oats right before the game. My teammates look at me like, what are you doing, dude?
My mom's cooking, probably. She makes some good. She's got a tuna fish casserole. That's pretty good.
I went 5 for 5. I need to eat the same thing. Last time, Saturday, I ate arepa with eggs, and then next day, I gotta eat arepa with eggs. So my mom make it for me, and then when my mom is with me,
everything's good.
I save a lot of money.
Estamos lindo.
ball. 2 stars, and they're carrying their teams.
Yeah, and 2 guys at the peak of their game. It's a lot of fun on this side, and you have to have a ton of respect for what Vlad Jr. is doing. He's been sensational in this ballpark and just been outrageous against the Yankees in his career. It's unbelievable.
And one of the things we saw last night, and we didn't get a chance to really talk about it, Aaron Judge last night, that was Mickey Mantle. And I don't just mean the home run. I mean the play in right field and the run down from third base to get the runner over to third. And it was just a tremendous game. The cheer you hear, they are showing Cam Schlittler, the youngster, the rookie from Walpole, Massachusetts, taking the field, and Aaron Judge is leading the team out onto the field, and they will get ready to go. Schlittler, like a lot of these young kids, like Trey Yasevich and Connolly early in Boston, very, very confident, all of them in their early 20s. They know what they're doing, and you know, these kids are built for this. It's kind of interesting to see. Cam Schlittler really is looking forward to this. I mean, the most emotional he said to me was, yeah, this will be cool. It's just the innocence of youth.
He's under control. He really is.
He is. The first pitch was thrown out by the MVP of the 2009 World Series, and that is Hideki Matsui. Got a huge hand, obviously, from the crowd. As popular a guy has been around here in a really long time. Well, the defensive alignment we will look at. Bellinger is in left. Grisham is in center. Judge in right. McMahon at third. Volpe at short. Jazz is at second. The only difference is Paul Goldschmidt, who is at first base, and Austin Wells behind the plate. Goldschmidt is playing today. He wants to go lefty-righty, all the way down so that there's no lanes for his lefty, John Schneider's lefty and righty pitchers. You'll see Luis Varland start there. You'll probably see Eric Lauer unless Varland gets in trouble. You might see anybody in there, and they don't know in what order. So if you keep it lefty-righty, all the way down. And, of course, the defense is really top-notch when Paul Goldschmidt is at first base. So here we go. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth, and as George Springer steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the radio voice of the New York Yankees. Here is Dave Sims.
All right, Susan, thank you very much. Go time here at Yankee Stadium. Best address in baseball. It's on the line here again for Cam Schlittler and the Yankees as George Springer's about to step in. He's DHing. 3 for 13 in this series with a homer and an RBI. Cam Schlittler, toast of the town these last couple of weeks, and we are ready for action. And a tall right-hander goes into his first windup of the night and the first pitch. Just outside, ball 1. Springer 1 for 2 against Cam Schlittler so far this season. First time they saw him was back in September when they were here. The last time during the regular season. Here's the 1-0. You hear the bleacher creatures going through the roll call. Next pitch. Swung out, hit hard down the left field line. That is a fair ball. Down into the corner. Rolls around. Fielded by Bellinger. And he gets it back in as Springer settles in with a leadoff double. Ball was scorched. Another double for Springer. His second in the playoffs.
And that moved in. It was right over the middle of the plate when Springer turned on it.
There's Nathan Lucas. He's in left field today. 2 for 7 so far. No homers, 3 runs batted in. He's got a double and has struck out once. These guys don't strike out.
No.
Left-hand hitter. McMahon toes on the grass at third. Here's the pitch. Swung on and put in a play to center field. Backing up is Grisham. Tagging is Springer. Grisham makes the catch. Here's the throw. Springer doesn't go. And a one-hop relay to Volpe after making a catch. He's 1 down.
And Toronto has the best contact rate of anybody. They do not swing and miss, and they have the best contact rate in baseball. So,
well, here's the boos you're hearing for Vladdy Guerrero Jr., and it's as much respectful as anything. 8 for 13 in this series. 3 homers, 8 runs batted in. He's not struck out, and he's walked once.
You know what I always think about when I hear boos? Reggie used to have a great statement.
First pitch here to young Vladdy. And a fastball in there for a strike.
Reggie used to say, fans don't boo nobodies.
He's correct. Springer, good speed. He's out at second. 1 out. And Guerrero has been hitting the ball relentlessly hard here in this series. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 0-2.
There's that split. He's going to throw that splitter a lot, and that was actually more of a cutter that went down.
Good movement, and this big crowd last night, 47,399, will be in that same neighborhood again here tonight. Huge out to get right here for Schlittler. Pitch to Guerrero. Swung on a hit down the right field line. That is just fair. Wow. By about the width of the ball. Coming around third and scoring is Springer. And it's 1-0 Toronto here in the first inning. Vladdy Guerrero does it again. That's his 9th RBI. He's 9 for 14 in this series.
And just got a piece of it and just sort of almost pull-cued it down the right field line. That ball was up. Cam usually does not throw in the middle of the plate up around belt high. That he couldn't. He was trying to get that down. Did not move down.
Vladdy Guerrero is one heck of a hitter. Here's Addison Barger, 1 for 7. You want to keep him quiet. Left-hand hitter. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball down and in. Barger's at third base. To play the outfield. He came in to last night's game and picked up Kiner Falefa. Infield pulled around to the right. 0-1 pitch. Swing on, hit hard down the right field line. That is a fair ball. Digging for second. Now heading to third is Guerrero. So a base hit by Barger and a lot of trouble here in the early going.
And you look at Vladdy. He's now 9 for 15 with 9 ribbies in these games.
So runners at the corners. That'll bring up Alejandro Kirk, the catcher. He's 3 for 13, 2 homers, 3 runs batted in the series. He has not struck out. Right-hand hitter. So 1-0. Runners at the corner. See if they can get a double play here. Keep it that way, 1-0. First pitch from Schlittler. Fastball's in there for strike.
That's that sinker that he's been working on since the last start to try and get a different kind of pitch, because everything he throws is hard. Try and get that sinker, take a little off it.
Infield playing straight up for Alejandro Kirk. Man, this place got quiet.
Yeah.
Here's 0-1. Pitch. Swung on and popped up. It's going to be Wells on the first base side near the on-deck circle. Slides into the wall, makes the catch. 2 down. Good job by Schlittler to go guard home plate just in case Guerrero thought about making a move there. So 2 down, that's a big out. So 2 down, 1-0. And another tough hit. They're all tough.
Yeah.
This is a very good hitting team. Led the majors 265 batting and runners in scoring position 292. So 2 out runners at the corners. Here's Varsho, 7 for 12, 2 homers, 4 runs batted in. He's got 3 doubles, struck out 3 times. Left-hand hitter, not a big guy, but he's got some pop. Schlittler, he comes set at the belt. Kicks and deals, pitch, swung on and hit to left field, a little blooper. Could be trouble if it's fair. Bellinger coming on, slides, a backhand catch. They made the catch in fair territory. Lands on the warning track, the side warning track, and that'll do it. Boy, that's another brilliant defensive play by Cody Bellinger. What a year. The damage is limited to 1 run. It's 1-0 Toronto Yankees coming about here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
This year's senior class, adults 65 and older, is booked and busy.
To be in, the middle of New York to display a card like this is really such a big part of the Fanatics mission. We think about how do we create new experiences. Now we get the opportunity to put incredible Holy Grail cards in front of tens of thousands, if not millions of new people. It's not just about collectors today, but also about how do we bring new collectors into the space as well. It's really what we do it all for.
0% financing for up to 72 months on select new Toyota models. Visit Route22Toyota.com for all the details. But hurry, as these wicked good deals disappear soon. So fly over to Route 22 Toyota in Hillside, New Jersey, and drive home in a brand new Toyota before they vanish.
Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. If you're injured, one call to make, and that's to the Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys, 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Well, here we go with Trent Grisham going to lead things off against Louis Varland. Fourth time the Yankees are seeing Varland in this series.
Mostly fast.
He took the loss last night.
He came running in from the bullpen, too, because he's a bullpen guy. Did not warm up first. Came running in like he would do.
First pitch to Grisham. Fastball's in there for a strike. Grisham, 4 for 24 in the postseason, 2 for 12 in this series.
And Varland mostly fastball. That was 99. Fastball and knuckle curve.
There comes the 1-0. Infield pulled around to the right. And Grisham takes a pitch down low. 1-1. So it'll be Grisham, Judge, and Bellinger. Top of the order for the Yankees. Varland 6'1", 205 out of St. Paul, Minnesota. 1-1. Pitch swung on, popped up. Third base side. Taking a look is Barger. Taking a look is Kirk. And the wind blows it back in, and Barger makes the catch right in front of the third base dugout, 1 down.
And they might use everybody out there. They've already got people running around out there.
Well, big hand for Aaron Judge, and it's well-deserved.
Standing ovation. This was the matchup last night. This is the guy. This is the guy he hit the homer off of.
0-2 pitch, 4th inning. Hit the fair pole down left field line. His first pitch. Pitch up high with a fastball. I like how everybody in baseball was marveling at how Judge was able to get to that pitch. 99.7. And he kept it fair and got it that high and got it to hit the pole for a home run to tie the ball game. Here's a hard hit liner, left field base hit. Aaron Judge continues to swing a hot bat. He's now 12 for 23. He's 8 for 12 in this series.
And he's now 4 for 7 with 3 homers off of Louis Varland.
The captain is aboard, 1 out. That brings up Cody Bellinger. 6 for 23 postseason, 1 homer, 4 RBI.
Having a little conversation with his counterpart Vladimir Guerrero at first base there.
Cody 3 for 11 in this series against the Jays. First pitch, fastball backed him off, but it got inside corner for strike.
Judge now 8 for 12 in this series, and Mason Fluharty, the lefty, is already up.
Infield pulled around a little bit. They're at double play depth, and time granted here. Tony Randazzo steps out. Tony Randazzo's got balls and strikes. Bellinger deep in that left-hand hitter's box, up on that front right toe, open stance. 1-0 Toronto, bottom 1. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Challenged him. Top of the zone fastball, 0-2.
At 100 miles an hour. That was the other part of it. How does he hit it at that velocity?
First time in a pitch tracking error since 08, a regular season and postseason combined. I'll tell you more about that in a sec. Here's the 0-2 and a pitch. Inside corner again. He got called strike 3. So caught looking. First strikeout for Varland, 2 down. So it's the first time pitch tracking error since 08, regular season or postseason, that a hitter's homered off a 99 mile an hour plus. That was also, that was that far inside. Unreal. So quick 2 outs here is Big G. Giancarlo Stanton, cleanup hitter today, brought to you by Citgo. First pitch to G. Swung on and hit to right field. Hit pretty well, but coming over towards the line is going to be Santander. Makes the play, and that'll do it for the Yankees. It happened quickly. Go to the second inning, and the Yankees get a base hit from Judge.
Sometimes artifacts in the collection at the Hall of Fame could tell multiple stories. This is the earliest known Yankees baseball cap in existence. It tells a story of a very early baseball cap and of a guy who just had a cup of coffee in the big leagues. But there's actually a hidden story inside this cap. There's another name written in the cap. So who's Dolan?
So whose ball is it? It's a good question. I'm going to have to ask that lady from Philly.
Meanwhile, out in the Cove, just going to sort of check and see what the score is.
I saw Rizzo jersey trying to make the play on it. Could it be? Oh, Rizzo. Oh, he had it. He literally hit it right to him. Wow, that's why I'm retired, is what he just said.
Fan 101.9 FM and the Odyssey app.
Top of the second, we got a 1-0 Toronto lead. Bottom third of the order coming up for the Blue Jays. Santander, Clement, and Jimenez against Cam Schlittler. Gave up a run on 3 hits in the first inning. Guerrero drove in Springer, who led off with the double to the left. First pitch to Santander, and he takes first pitch strike. 0-1. Santander, 2 for 7, no homers, and 2 runs batted in thus far in the series.
Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global with Food Bazaar Supermarket.
Santander, good power in his recent pass. He's a switch hitter, batting lefty against Schlittler. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Up top, 0-2.
98-mile-an-hour fastball right at the top of the zone. Detroit beat Seattle 9-3. The series is now tied to apiece, and they head back to Seattle. Home runs, Riley Green, his first. Javi Baez hit his first. He was 2 for 4 with 4 ribbies, and Gleyber Torres also had a homer.
His pitch swing on a hit foul behind home plate, 0-2.
And Troy Melton gets the win, and Gabe Speier takes the loss in report. And it is the bottom of the 6th inning in Chicago. Milwaukee leads this 2 games to zip. The Cubs are ahead 4-2, bottom of the 5th. Michael Busch with another homer, his 3rd leadoff homer of the series.
Schlittler ahead of Santander. Another fastball, a little late, fouled it back behind home plate. Pitch number 5 coming up.
And later on, Philly's in a tough spot. They are down 2-0, and they are going to Dodger Stadium to try and get even. It'll be Nola against Yamamoto.
So 0-2 here to Santander. Schlittler deals. Breaking ball. Little cutter up top. They fouled that one back. So 0-2. This will be pitch number 6 coming up for Santander.
And he's expanded his repertoire even since he's been here. Not just the fastball and the split now. As Dave said, he's throwing that cutter. Also had a little sinking fastball.
Here he goes into the wind, and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, hammered down the right field line, hooking foul. Santander putting up a really good battle here. Santander last night, 3-2 pitch in the 3rd inning. Delivered a 2-run single to right. That's when Toronto, they wound up building a 6-1 lead before the Yankees came back. Here's the 0-2. Here's pitch. Swung on and popped back behind home plate again.
Santander missed almost the whole season. Back problems. He wasn't swinging it back. Started the season okay. Big time free agent pickup. Never played. He was back the last about 3 weeks of the season. Showed enough to put him on the playoff roster.
This will be pitch number 8 coming up. And a pitch from Cam. Ooh, Cam was getting ready to walk around as they throw the ball around the infield after a strikeout. Didn't get the call from Tony Randazzo. You could hear all the other umpires in the building that it was a strike.
Well, it was a good call by Randazzo. If you look at the film, good. That was a tough 100 miles an hour. You got to make a decision so quickly. 100-mile-an-hour fastball was a little outside.
So pitch number 9 coming to Santander. The count at that pitch number 10. Wow, 1-2 pitch. Down low. Breaking ball.
Yeah, using the cutter a lot here, right?
This is some long AB. Wow.
What's the other thing they do? Make you work.
No, he struck out 18 times so far in this series. 2-2 pitch. Way upstairs. He lost a grip on that one. So this battle just continues on. It's 3-2.
Santander in the postseason 2 for 7.
Here's Cam into the line and a payoff pitch. Swing on and hit to the gap in right center field. Going back to get it is Judge, and he's there. Going hard to his right, had a good angle on it, made the catch, and there's one away. And Schlittler wins that battle.
And one of the things in the battle is a good word for it, Dave, because they are making him work already. You can see that. They're very tough out. They do the same thing as the Yankees do. The pitcher that the Yankees face, they know that they're working, and they're making him work. 11 pitches to Santander.
One down. Here's Ernie Clement, 7 for 11, a homer, 5 RBIs. He is swinging a hot bat, right-hand hitter. There's breaking ball for a strike. He's got 1 double, and he has not struck out. And the team coming into today's game for the first 3 games of this series, they've only struck out 18 times.
That's something. Just
0-1 to Cam, righty on righty. Fastball jam shot hit into left field. Going back, Volpe coming on is... Volpe makes over the shoulder catch. Oh, that was nice. I was looking at Bellinger to see if he was coming in, but he was breaking it down, and Volpe was running right at him and just stuck his glove out. Made a great read and made the catch. 2 down. That's outstanding.
And he's yelling, I got it. He's making sure he's going to crash into Bellinger. Just stuck the glove out, as Dave says. What a play. Got a big smile on his face.
Ran it all the way.
Should be. Good smile,
nice
too.
Play. So 2 down. 1-0 Toronto. So we play here in the top of the second. Here's Andres Jimenez, left-hand hitter. He's the shortstop. First pitch fastball missed. Too far inside, ball 1. Jimenez 3 for 11, no homers, and 2 runs batted in here in this series.
Well, Anthony Volpe is really, in the last month particularly, has been so terrific in the field.
There's the 1-0 from Cam. Swing, and right back to Cam on a 1-hopper. Runs over to Goldie, little underhand shovel. And that'll do it for Toronto. Nice, tidy inning against the bottom third of the order by Cam Schlittler. When we come back...
A lot of fans and collectors will look at the T206 set as the more famous of the sets that were produced in the early part of the 20th century. And certainly they would carry more financial value. But when you talk to collectors, some will tell you that these T205s are actually more physically attractive. They're maybe the most physically attractive cards produced prior to World War II.
There's the bunt. That could be trouble as Petrie. No, Stevie dives in and beats it. Good effort by Steve Lyons.
And that'll be a base hit right there. Good job. I'll tell you one thing, not a bad defensive play either by the Tigers.
Did you see that? Mm-hmm. He's going to get the dirt out, and all of a sudden he unbuckled his pants and they fell down.
What else is going to happen today? Henderson's bat goes flying into the stands on a strikeout.
That's not good right there.
See Andy looking at it like, hey, not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, stick to basketball there, right?
Oh, no catch. Love to get that one back. Alonso lost the bat as he flung at that high fastball.
That's going to keep him up tonight. Can't make that catch.
You got to keep that clean, right? You got to catch that.
Here at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. A reminder, Leiros Transportation Group, providing executive transportation worldwide. At Leiros, they drive people who drive business. Visit LeirosTG.com. So here is Jazz, 2 for 11 here in this series with the homer. It was last night. It was a thing of beauty. 4 for 19 here in the postseason. First pitch. Fastball from Garland way outside, ball 1. Jazz will be followed by Goldschmidt and Wells.
And the lefty Mason Fluharty is up now.
Barger well off the line at third. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike to Jazz. Jazz 2 for 3 with a homer against Garland. Garland wears number 77. He's a 27-year-old out of St. Paul, Minnesota. And part of that big, boy, I tell you what, the door opened and they told a lot of guys in Minnesota, get out. His pitch down low.
8 of them. 8 of them.
And Rocco Baldelli, remember when we were out there and I talked to him, dude, you lost half your team. He says, who are you telling? No kidding. He had that look on his face. It was like they just bailed. They rose the flew the white flag. Here's pitch. Fastball outside. Just doing a little dance there.
See, the problem is the owners and the GM got rid of them, and Rocco paid the price. He didn't trade them. He got fired.
Good players, too. 3-1 here to Jazz. The pitch from Varland. Swing and a miss. 3-2.
Today's Acme Markets home run payoff contestant is Christina M. from Franklin Square. Christina will win a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every home of the Yanks hit in the second. Visit WFAN.com/Acme.
1-0 on a Guerrero. RBI single to right to open up the ball game after Springer cut off the game with the double. 3-2 to Jazz. The pitch. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another strikeout for Varland, his second. Well, 1 down. I'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt.
Problem, as we told you earlier in this series, born and bred, his wife is from there. He thought he'd be in Minnesota his whole life. It's his hometown team, and all of a sudden he was trading in Canada. I think he probably likes it now.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 4 for 8 in the postseason. Looks the first pitch, breaking ball outside, ball 1. Goldie 1 for 3 in this series. First pitch, bottom of the second, 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, brought to you by Optimum Fiber. Don't take slow for an answer. There's 1-0 to Goldie at a pitch. Swung on it and hit behind home plate. Foul ball 1-1. So the Detroit Tigers, their offense came to life with a big roar. They were down early 3-0 and wound up running away from Seattle. 9-3 was the final. And they get Scooble, do the Mariners. The next game, here's a pitch swung on a miss by Goldie. 1-1 fastball.
Marlin, tied for 4th in the American League in appearances in the regular season, appeared in 74 games. The only person more was his teammate, Brendan Little, and Cade Smith of Cleveland.
1-2 to Goldschmidt. Fastball up high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now that was 100. He averaged 98 over the season.
Boy, you know things must be bad. You got a talented right arm throwing a hundo and you get rid of him. Man, oh man. 2-2 pitch. Oh, it hit him. Up around the left shoulder area. Paul flinched. And just takes his armor off and goes to first. So he's aboard with 1 out.
Like on the rib cage, right under that arm. Right on the rib cage.
Last thing Garland wanted to do, too.
It is, and now here comes John Schneider, and they're going to bring in the lefty, Fluharty. And John Schneider takes the ball. Pitching change brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance to win.
Labor is Local 731 has been responsible for some of the...
St. Louis Cardinals, one of the cleanest jerseys in the game. I've always felt that way. And, the birds on the bat, just an iconic logo. I mean, look how rich that yellowish gold is in the bat. All the stitching with the birds. I've just always thought it's one of the best looks in the game. 35 is the number I wore in my Major League debut. I actually think this might be the jersey from my Major League debut. So that was 2010, May 29th.
Sweeney backpedaling, and he can't make the play. And there goes the no-hitter. It's rolling. Does it go fair? Yes, it does. That's a fair ball.
Oh, she's giving it to him. They're up 6-1 in the 8th. She's giving it to him and making him like it.
Doing the pop-up dance, and he dropped it. You don't see that very often.
Abrams is going to think about going to third. The throw too high there. Abrams dives back in. Tag applied this time by Riley. What just happened?
Living, I've seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Visit riverspringliving.org today. The new pitcher is the lefty Mason Fluharty. Yesterday he pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up an earned run, 1 walk, and a strikeout. Mostly cutters. Cutters and a sweeper he'll throw from the left side.
Fluharty to face the left-hand swinging Austin Wells. Runner at first, 1-0 Toronto. First pitch. This down low and inside, ball 1. Wells 3 for 9 in this series, 5 for 18 in the postseason.
Now that sweeper doesn't throw very hard. Low 80s. The cutter will be about 90.
Fluharty works from the extreme first base side. Here's a sweeper, swing and a miss by Wells. 1-1.
It must be hard. I know it's from the other side, but the other guy's throwing 100 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, this guy's throwing 82.
Well, it's the first time Wells is seeing him, but here's a pitch swing on a hit down the left field line. That'll get fouled. Wells is 0 for 2 against Fluharty. Fluharty out of Lewis, Delaware. Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia is where Howard Cosell used to say where he matriculated. Infield pulled around to the right, a 1-2 count. Now time granted to Wells.
And Yariel Rodriguez is already up.
John Snyder talking about it in his sit down with the media and said, hey, we've done this before. Yep. This is not strange doings by any stretch. Here comes a 1-2 pitch to Wells. Takes it just outside. And Susan, take a look at the moon rising up from beyond Yankee vision.
That beautiful harvest moon.
That's a heck of a
gold. Wow.
That's a heck of a shot. 2-2. Here's a pitch to Wells. Swing and a miss late on that sweeper at 83. Strikeout for Fluharty. There's 2 down.
No, I just said that Rodriguez is up. You know who else is up? Sir Anthony Dominguez.
All hands on deck.
Isn't that odd? I would guess that people get on.
Well, here is Anthony Volpe. He is due 1 for 12 in this series with 6 strikeouts. Right-hand hitter. Takes first pitch down low. For the postseason, he's 5 for 23 with a homer, 2 runs batted in, but he's K'd 13 times, so he's trying to stop that little run. 1-0. Toronto, 2 out here in the home second. Here's pitch. Back to a breaking ball for a strike. 1-1. Lefty Fluharty against the right-hand hitting Anthony Volpe. 1-1 pitch. Swing on and bounce back this way. 1-2. Big hole up the middle. They look for Volpe to either pull it or hit it to the right side. Third baseman's deep. Shortstop's deep on the left side. 1-2 pitch to Anthony. 2 out, runner at first. 1-0 Toronto. Fluharty throws over to first, back safely as Goldschmidt. Schmidt is sneaky fast. Got his share of stolen bases during the course of the season, particularly in the first half of the season. Here comes a 1-2. Fluharty checks the runner, comes to the plate, pitch up high. 2-2. One nothing Toronto. They got busy early. Springer double and out later. Guerrero drove him in with a single. 2-2. Pitch. Bounce down the third base line. Foul. So Volpe. This will be pitch number 6 coming to him. He's 2 for 4 against Fluharty with a home run. This chilly night, the temperature started at 66. It's dropping quickly and breezy as well. Fluharty, he's without a long sleeve undershirt. Here's pitch. Ooh, pitch up high and outside. Randazzo rings up Volpe, and Volpe's not pleased at all. That'll do it for the Yankees in the second inning. They get a base runner, and he's left stranded at first. We go to the third inning. It's 1-0 Toronto here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Are you searching for a warm and welcoming community for...
Well, this is a World Series card. Everybody said, you know, what's it going to be to pitch against Sandy Koufax, who's a dominant pitcher? I said, I hope I don't embarrass myself. And I didn't. You know, pitched my first shutout ever. We won 6-0, and my parents were there. My mom was afraid of heights, so she was in the upper deck. She had to come down and trade seats with somebody so that she could actually watch her 20-year-old son pitch a shutout in the World Series.
Fan, WFAN, and WFAN-FM, New York.
The third inning brought to you by Spectrum. Life moves, so should your connection. Get fast and reliable speeds on the network that moves with you. Spectrum. Top of the order for the Blue Jays. They have a 1-0 lead. Springer, Lucas, and Guerrero. There's Cam Schlittler into the line and the first pitch. Up and in, backs off Springer, who doubled down the left field line on an 0-1 pitch.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store, NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
Straight up infield and outfield for Springer. There's 1-0. Fastball hit down to third. McMahon gobbles it, gets a nice hop, takes his time, throws over to Goldie. Perfect strike there. 1 down.
And Cam seems to put himself back together after that first inning.
Yeah, gave up a double, then a fly out, then a base hit down the right field line, and then another base hit by Barger, then got a foul out and a fly out to end it. There's Lucas. He was the one that flied out to center. A run on 3 hits for the Blue Jays. No runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. There's Lucas, left-hand hitter, takes first pitch strike. ALDS Game 4, Toronto up 2-1, trying to go home. And the Yankees are trying to get this win to go back to Toronto for a deciding Game 5. Comes 0-1, and pitch, swing on, hit up the middle, Volpe to his left, gloves, gathers, throws, got him 2 down. Nice play. Really good defense, as you mentioned, the last month or so.
And we really got to comment on that because he's aggressive. This is like the first year, the Gold Glove year. All of a sudden, this last month, he's aggressive. He's perfect. He doesn't think about it. And he's throwing perfectly to first base.
Made easy work for Paul Goldschmidt at first. There's Guerrero, greeted by boos. This is one outstanding young player.
9 for 14, 3 homers, 9 ribbies, OPS of 1.91.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Here's first pitch from Schlittler. Good fastball in there for a strike. Cam had him 0-2 when he doubled, got the single to right. Scary hitter because he can beat you pole to pole. Right-hand hitter, swings hard just like his pappy did. Here's the 0-1. Up high with a fastball. 1-1. Boy, you go back and look at the photo gallery of young Vladdy. He was a pudgy little kid hanging around with Pops, swinging a bat. There's 1-1. Up high with a fastball.
They're so different, and Vladdy will talk about it also. So different than his dad because he's got such great discipline. Senior would swing at everything and hit it out of the park.
I was going to say
he never saw a bad ball.
Right, he was good at swinging at everything.
He'd hit him off the ground, over his neck.
2-1 pitch hit to the left side. Playing a tough hop is McMahon. Rears back, throws a strike in time. Well done. Good defense on the left side of the infield by the Yankees. McMahon and Volpe putting on a show in the third. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. When we come back, McMahon will lead off for the Yankees. They trail 1-0 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by...
The catcher is Garber.
Lined into the gap in right center and in for a hit.
And that was a botch of what should have been a single.
It sure was.
Went right off the heel of Teoscar Hernandez's glove when he boxed it.
I mean, Torkelson threw a baby overhand. He couldn't catch it.
How about that? First ball to the rookie making his major league debut. He loses it in the sun.
Lefty on lefty. Jason Fluharty out there. Shows bunt. Oh, he had the right idea. Barger was back. Got a fastball away and fouled it towards the third base dugout.
Hey, Yankee fans, you can order stadium food from your seat with Uber Eats, plus get a $10 off a stadium order of $20 or more when you use code WFAN2025. Offer ends November 30th. See app for details.
McMahon scuffling at the dish here in the series, swing and a miss. So he's behind 0-2. He's 3 for 12 in the playoffs.
So you try and put that bunt down.
1 for 8 in this series.
It's a good idea. It really was.
What you got to do. Now he's got a battle. 0-2 to McMahon. Breaking ball missed down low. 1-2. I want to give you a picture, everybody. The harvest moon is absolutely gorgeous. Straightaway center field.
Right over the center, in
right?
the center field board.
Dead
It's
center.
right in the middle, dead center.
1-2 pitch. Way outside, 2-2. I mean, I like describing it. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And we'll both post pictures so we can share it with the radio audience.
How did they get it so perfectly in the center of the scoreboard?
They just got lucky. 1-2. Swung on and hit down a first baseline foul. I was going to say they know a guy.
They know a guy.
This place ready to explode like it did last night. Boy, I tell you what, folks were in the they weren't feeling real good when it was 6-1 going to the bottom of the third inning.
Who knew that 47,000 people could be so quiet?
Good point. 2-2. Here's the pitch. McMahon taken up high. Didn't chase it. 3-2. McMahon to be followed by Grisham and Judge. So 9-1-2. 1-0 on a Toronto on a Vlad Guerrero Jr. First inning RBI single. McMahon's through for a moment. Here's the pitch. Swing on and hit well. Right field. Then it's going back. It's gone. There's the moment for Ryan McMahon. Ties the game at 1-1. That is his moment. We got a new ball game, everybody.
And Ryan McMahon, one of the things we heard about him when he came over here, he might strike out a lot, but he loves that right field porch. And that's as big a home run as you can hit right there. Ties this game at 1 apiece here, and he's going down that gauntlet. He's skipping down that gauntlet.
As well he should.
And the first Yankee home run brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit Kia.com to discover movement that inspires.
You know, sometimes you look at players and you see what they've done over the course of time. Get to that. Here's Grisham. 1-1 game. Pitch turns away from a pitch inside. About the 47 and change being quiet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when it turned around. The spigot went off, and he and Austin Wells have a very special handshake that's going on right now. Lefty on lefty. Don't forget that.
Yes, good point. Very good point. 1-0 to Grish. Pitch on the inside for a strike. Wow.
You know, it's so good because, you know, nobody likes not to contribute with the bat. And I'd be down there doing post-game Dave every night, and he's in the batting cage by himself trying to work on things. What a moment for Ryan McMahon.
1-1 here to Grisham. Slow pop shot left side, out of play, behind home plate. You know, you've been watching a lot like I have. You watch certain guys and you see step. It might be tiny steps, but I could see that there was a little something that was starting to click with McMahon. And I said he's looking for a moment. Boom, next pitch he hits a home run. But he could see his progress. He's not chasing as much as he had been.
So Anthony Dominguez is now also up along with Rodriguez.
Here's a 1-2 to Grisham. Swung on it. Foul back behind home plate. So for the Yankees, in the postseason, just there's six home runs. How about that?
No, that was about belt high. That should have been hit, and it was. It was about belt high, right down the middle of the plate when it broke.
Ball and 2 strikes here to Grisham. 1-1 ball game. Here in the home third. Here's pitch way outside from Mason Fluharty. 2-2 with Judge on deck. Grish fouled out to the third baseman Barger his first time up. Fluharty, up-tender, comes set. He really shows that number 68 today. He's got that funky delivery. Here's the 2-2. Swung on a hit foul left side again. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum. Life moves, so should your connection. Surpassing reliable speeds on the network that moves with you, Spectrum. So a home run by Ryan McMahon, first of the postseason. His second hit in this series, fourth in the postseason. Here's the 2-2 to Grisham. Swing and a fastball, and he just got a piece of it. Tell you what, the cutter looked like it was more than the 91 listed there.
Yeah, it does. They seem to be on that cutter. Lots of sweepers. 4 straight sweepers, now 3 straight cutters.
2-2 here to Grisham. Up high. Ball 3. Mentioned Judge on deck. Judge got a hard base hit to left. Crowd coming to its feet here at the stadium. Harvest Moon above here. Straight away to center field. 3-2 to Grisham. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. He can't believe it. Strike 3 called. Strikeout for Fluharty. That's his third. There's 1 out here in the third inning.
And here comes Sean Snyder, and here comes Judge. So I would have, wouldn't you guess that it would be Dominguez? That's why he's in. He's up. Well,
yeah.
One of the.
Either that, he's just going to. Well, he could have held up before. He's going to make a move.
Yeah, Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to be coming in, so he doesn't want Judge to get a hit, so he's bringing in one of his best here. And a pitching change brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance.
Like build this for them and spend the last year of coming up with this concept and getting it off the ground and getting everybody here. Like, it just feels really good to have everybody coming and experiencing the thing that we've been working so hard on. To be able to like take the experiences of Comic-Con and add that to a card show just is really fulfilling, because as somebody who grew up going to card shows and still goes to the same card show in the same church basement in Trumbull, Connecticut every month, like, it's great. Card shows are amazing, but to be able to add all of this experience is what makes this great.
Details.
Call of the bullpen brought to you by 877 Cars for Kids, Cars for Kids. You're donating your car today. Pitching change brought to you by 212 Carry and injured in accident. Call 212-CARR-ION.
Sir Anthony Dominguez, Judge is 2 for 3 against him with a walk and a strikeout. First pitch from the right-hander, swing and a miss, and an off-speed pitch, a sweeper at 84.
So
Strike 1.
Kind of a brave way of managing here. He's bringing in his best. He's his setup guy for Jeff Hoffman. Bringing him here, he doesn't want Judge to beat him.
Comes the 0-1 to the captain. The pitch, way outside, 1-1. Yeah, you hear managers, you've heard this before, sometimes in games you don't have to wait till the ninth inning to have it decided.
Sometimes the most important out comes earlier in the game. I guess he thinks this one's it.
McMahon with a home run tied it minutes ago. 1-1 game. Got a 1-1 count here to Judge. Pitch from Dominguez way outside in the left-hand hitter's box. In the dirt, too. 2-1. How much of a charge was that home run last night? Are you kidding? 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Fastball down low. 3-1. Oh, pick his zone and swing hard.
Well, this probably isn't what John Schneider had in mind.
I'll take a large serving right here. 3-1 pitch. Hit hard, but right at the second baseman is playing to the right of second base. Heels on the grass, makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Boy, did he hit that hard.
So Clement standing, he didn't even have to move. Clement just stood there, put his glove up.
Tell you what, if he didn't, he would have been need to see a dentist real quick.
Almost knocked him over.
Right?
He hit it so hard, yep.
The ball was hit hard. Here's Bellinger. Struck out on a 0-2 pitch, struck out looking. Pitch well inside, ball 1. Bellinger 1 for 4, couple of strikeouts against Sir Anthony Dominguez. There's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit foul left side. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for Boomerang Geo. Mornings from 6 to 10. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
Sir Anthony Dominguez on for Toronto in this 1-1 game. 2 outs. Pitch swung on, line drive, center field. Going back, Varsho's a very good center fielder. Back about 5 steps. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. But the highlight of the inning on a 3-2 pitch, Ryan McMahon lines a homer into the lower right field stands to tie this game at 1-1 here on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Station for Yankees baseball, The Fan, 101.9 FM in the Odyssey app.
Top of the fourth, a 1-1 ball game, and Cam Schlittler hopefully has found his rhythm. He's retired the last 8 men that he's faced. He's got 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Addison Barger, Alejandro Kirk, and Dalton Varsho. Barger, left-hand hitter, base hit to right on an 0-1 pitch in the first inning. There's Big Cam into the line to pitch. Fastball away, ball 1.
Driver on the League is brought to you by the Laris Transportation Group, driving people who drive business. Detroit has tied it up 2 apiece there. Go back to Seattle. Detroit beat Seattle today 9-3. Game 5 on Friday in Seattle.
Here comes the 1-0. And pitch. Cutter's in there for a strike. 1-1.
This was a bullpen game for Detroit. Also, Casey Mize only went 3 innings, giving 1 run and 2 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Bryce Miller went 4 1/3, giving up 2 earned runs and 4 hits. Troy Melton gets the win. Gabe Spire takes the loss.
1-1. Fastball sent to left center field, slicing away from Grish. A long run. It's going near the 399 mark. Grish gathers it and will get it back in. An easy double for Barger, leading off the Toronto 4th. Hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark.
The second hit of the day.
Kid Paisley, terrific player. And
4-3 Cubs are leading Milwaukee. Milwaukee's catching up there in the top of the 8th. They're in Chicago. Milwaukee leads 2-0.
So another hit for the Blue Jays. That's their 4th, and it ends a run of 8 consecutive retired by Cam Schlittler. It's Alejandro Kirk fouled out to Wells, the catcher, his first time up. And first pitch from Cam, swung on and popped to the right. It'll get out of play. 0-1.
So they're in the top of the 8th there at Wrigley Field. Philly and the Dodgers at 9 o'clock. LA leads 2-0. Aaron Nola gets the start. Yoshinobu Yamamoto goes for the Dodgers. That's a tough spot for Rob Thompson and the Phillies.
Oh, big time. No doubt about it. And it seems like they have 1,000,000 arms in that Dodger staff, right? 0-1 here to Kirk. Kershaw's ready to come out of the bullpen if needed.
They need him,
0-1. Swung on him, hit behind home plate. 0-2 to Kirk.
You know, it's not unusual. I know that people pick on, Judge all these years hasn't hit. Kyle Schwarber's 0 for 8.
Yeah.
Hasn't hit a thing. They concentrate on the stars.
And Harper's not killing it
he's
either.
Not hitting. He's not got a hit either,
I know my high school boys in Philly are in deep depression. There's the 0-2 to Kirk, a tough hitter, right-hander, and he swings and hits a liner to right field, and Judge right at him. Barger thought about it, and nice throw by the captain, a one-hopper to third base. Yeah, run on that, pal.
All right, see, he knows what he's doing. He knew what he was doing.
Boy, that's a great throw.
Yep.
I like that he showcased it right there for future reference for Carlos Feblis, the third base coach. 1 out, runner at second. This lineup is tough.
Yeah, they don't make a lot out. They put the ball in play all the time. They don't strike out.
Remember we said that first time we saw them, in April? And then they wore out the Yankees in July when we went there.
Yeah, that was an ugly 3 days.
Oh. First pitch to Varsho, left-hand hitter, swings and drives one to left field, backing up Bellinger. Plenty of room, though. He's back about 5 steps. He's there. Barger bluffs a go, and Belly throws a nice relay back in to the infield. Well done by the left fielder and the right fielder. 2 down with the runner at second.
Yeah, and by the way, you don't run on him either.
Top of the 4th, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage and facial after the game.
You can hear that the scouts of the team still left in this are writing right now, Judge's arm is just about back.
Good point. There's Santander, flied out the right on an 11-pitch at-bat, his first time up. That was leading off the second. Trying to keep that runner at second in this 1-1 game. First pitch in on his hands, and he fouled it back. That's a good pitch. Cam Schlittler coming off a magnificent performance last time out against Boston back on October 2nd. That was just 6 days ago. Here's 0-1. Good fastball, swing and a miss. 0-2. Just rear back and let it rip at 97.
Yeah, there's that four-seamer. Hasn't used it all that much. He's got a little cutter. Now he's coming right out with the high heat.
Got his glove cupped over his left ear to hear the pitch com. He's got Santander 0-2. Here's the pitch. Taken up high. 1-2. This kid looks unshakable.
He really is.
Right?
He's just so calm. He's really a slow heartbeat, they call it.
Exactly. 1-2 pitch here. A big one to Santander. Here's the pitch. Inside. And it gets through Wells to the backstop. And Barger advances to third. It'll be a pass ball.
It'll be a pass ball, I would think. Let's see.
Like he had it in his glove.
Well, we'll take a look at this again. And he just missed it.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes. A pivotal moment right here in this 1-1 game, top of the fourth. Santander. Switch hitter with some pop, batting left-handed against the righty Schlittler. The 2-2 pitch. Here it comes, and it is swung on and hit down the left field line. That was a fastball, and he did a good job spoiling that.
And his fastball's 100 miles an hour. This is what this team does. They hit so many pitches that are foul. The Yankees do it too. Yes, they do. But this is a team that matches them pitch for pitch by doing that.
They did it in different styles. They finished with the same record. Tied for third best record in the major leagues behind Milwaukee and Philly. But, of course, Toronto won the season series, so they get the higher seed. There we go again at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. It's a big out to get right here for Cam. And the 2-2 to Santander. Swing and a foul tip held on by Wells. And that'll get it done. First strikeout for Cam Schlittler. He strands Barger at third. We go bottom 4 here at the stadium. Tied in 1-1 on WFAN. Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Step up to the plate with confidence with the Jeep.
I'm helping these kids be the best versions of themselves, and I'm also representing like where I came from. And in the Zilla team, I was working with a creative guy that was with Nike. I work with my best friend who manages this team with me, and we kind of just like put together.
With Sir Anthony Dominguez still on the mound, he's facing Giancarlo Stanton to lead off the home fourth in a 1-1 game. Righty on righty. First pitch to Big G outside. He's our cleanup hitter today, Mr. Stanton, sponsored by Roto-Rooter. They plummet to the pros at Roto-Rooter.
So he wants Sir Anthony Dominguez for the middle of the order. They got the lefty Eric Lauer out there. I wonder if he comes in for Jazz.
Score tied at 1. Pitch from Dominguez. Took a fastball right over the plate for a strike.
Four-seamer at 96.
Toronto scored in the first inning, a 1-out RBI single by Guerrero, and then in the third on a 3-2 pitch, a home third, McMahon homered into the lower right field stands. 1-1 to Stanton. Here's pitch. Way inside. Backed him off the plate. Stanton 0 for 3. Couple of strikeouts against Dominguez. Big G ahead in the count 2-1. Here's the pitch. Kirk sets up outside. Pitch. Up, top, and he checked his swing, and it's off the plate, so 3-1. Edge to Stanton. Get a pitch in your zone. Here comes the 3-1 from Sir Anthony, and the pitch. Fastball dots the outside corner. Pitcher's pitch right there. Strike 2, 3-2.
Step up to the plate with confidence with the Jeep brand's newest MVP, the luxurious all-electric Jeep Wagoneer S. Visit Jeep.com.
There we go. Payoff to Stanton, leading off the home fourth. And the pitch taken down low, ball 4. That is the first walk in the ballgame.
Looks like he's going to get out as the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you can be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com. And he's let them face the lefty Jazz Chisholm. He hit his first homer of the postseason.
You'll like this one. Jazz 2 for 2 with a home run against Dominguez.
Oh.
Stanton at first, 1-1 ball game, bottom 4. First pitch, breaking ball on the inside corner, catches plate for strike. Bottom of the 4th, brought to you by Cars for Kids, 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. Jazz first time up. Struck out on a 3-2 pitch. Takes a pitch down and in. 1-1.
Brandon Little is now up for the Blue Jays.
Bullpen day for the Jays. Varland started, Fluharty, now Dominguez. And many more to come.
Many more to come.
There comes the 1-1. Pitch to Jazz. Swing on, hit down the first base line. Gobbled up by Guerrero. Throws it second for 1. Back to Guerrero. That's a lovely 3-6-3 double play. That is well done.
You know, when he came up, he was a third baseman. He made himself an okay third baseman. Then they moved him to first. He lost all that weight. He's really become good.
Yeah, he's good.
Really. That's really hard to do, to get that. Wasn't a clean pickup, but perfectly thrown.
So he's a force not only offensively, but defensively.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good all-around player. 2 out. Here's Goldschmidt. He got hit by a pitch. The 2-2 offering. First time up, swing and a miss. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Guerrero to Jimenez, back to Guerrero on a 3-6-3 double play. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Cutter going away from Goldie, 0-2. Oh, 2 here. 1-1 game, bottom 4. And a high pop-up. Left side, going back shortstop. Jimenez calls off Barger. And wobbling out there because of the wind, but he stayed with it. That's a good play by Jimenez. So in that frame, Sir Anthony Dominguez faces the minimum thanks to the double.
La sopita en polvo con el mejor sabor. Tú y Maggi, el secreto del sabor dominicano.
A lot of baseball fans have some familiarity with the T206 American Tobacco card set. Of course, features the famous Hannes Wagner card. What we have here are 3 cards from the lesser-known T205 set, which really was a successor to T206. T206 came out in 1909. These 3 cards, as part of the T205 set, came out in 1911.
And you're just too stylish to have superstitions.
Zero. I can't do it. Too many collared cleats, too many gloves, too many webbing gloves, too many bats.
I do put on my right glove first, then the left, then the thumb guard, then I put on my leg guard, my elbow guard.
Anything you put on first?
Nah, not really.
Nothing?
Nah. I like to say I'm not superstitious, but a little stitious.
Staten Island to Southampton. Our network is open 7 days a week, so you can feel better, faster. Visit OrlandCohen.com.
This is Trent Grisham, and you're listening to the Yankees Radio Network on The Fan, WFAN 1019, and always live on the Odyssey app.
1-1 ball game. And back in the day over in Brooklyn, when Stan the Man Musial would come in again, here comes that man again. Well, Ernie Clement comes over, oh, geez, here he comes again. He's such a
He didn't make an out.
Yeah, I know. He's 7 for 12.
Yeah.
Golly. First pitch here from Cam Schlittler. And good fastball in the outside corner for strike one. 8-9-1. Clement, Jimenez, and Springer.
And, you know, we were talking about Vladdy and how he has turned into such a great first baseman. He does extensive work and has the last few years with Don Mattingly. They work together a lot, and you have to learn something from him.
Next pitch, swung on, and there's a base hit for Ernie Clement. Reached out a little punch job into left field. He was fooling the play. His hands were back. It got him through. He's way out in front. And it's a base hit. Like I said, here comes Ernie Clement.
You know, it's unbelievable. This is a guy up and down in the minor leagues, and not a terrible pitch. It was low. It was below the knees, but it was on the middle of the plate.
Well, I heard Snyder say before the game he's got ridiculous bat-to-ball skills. Yep. Top of the fifth, brought to you by Elect 825, building our future. Jimenez, see if he tries a bunt. McMahon's expecting it, shows bunt. Doesn't get it down. Pitch is a strike.
Goldschmidt also rushing in.
I'll tell you what, as first baseman go, guys crashing on, he's one of the best I've seen.
Yeah, he's good. Anthony Rizzo used to scare me. He got so far down.
Right. I saw him one time we were in here. He did that. Somebody swung away. I was like, you got to be kidding.
No fear. No fear.
0-1. Shows bunt now. Oh, he tried to butcher boy that one. Had corners crashing. He swung and fouled it behind home plate. He's behind in the count 0-2. You'd expect a bunt, 9-hole hitter. You expect him to be able to get a bunt down. The Yankees benefiting the fact that he didn't get the job done.
Yeah, and he doesn't hit well, so I would have thought he would have been doing that immediately.
Toolkit would be loaded with bunts, right? Here comes the 0-2. Little left-hand hitter. And pitch from Cam. Fouled off a breaking ball. Almost hit George Springer. On deck, circle, third base side.
Yeah, I think he was trying. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he was trying to get out of the way. Cam's in good shape. 52 pitches.
McMahon backs off at third. 0-2 pitch to Jimenez. And here it comes. Breaking ball up high. 1-2. A run on 5 hits for Toronto. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Yankees got a home run from Ryan McMahon leading off in the third inning. And the other hit was a one-out single by the captain, Aaron Judge, in the first inning. 1-2 to Jimenez. Runner holds it first. Pitch swung on, head up the middle. Jazz can't get it. Gets into center field. Digging for second and heading to third is Clement. And these boys can run the bases. Runners at the corners. Nobody out by the 8 and 9 hole hitters.
And that they do that by design. And they just. And Ernie didn't even look. He was going to third base no matter what because he saw where that ball went. It went off of Cam Schlittler's glove, so that he was just very frustrated with that. Yankee fans know what winning looks like, and it's not sitting in traffic. Skip the hassles of I-95. Here comes Matt Blake. And on crowded airports, Amtrak gets you downtown to downtown with no middle seats ever. Book the smarter way to travel at Amtrak.com. Retrain travel.
Andres Jimenez over-delivered on that at-bat. He didn't get the bunt down. He gets a base hit. And Clement to third. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now you got to deal with the top of the order. Springer, Lucas, and Guerrero.
And now Fernando Cruz is getting up, and he's put out more fires with that splitter this year. This consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-MILLION. Don't forget, nobody out. That's why they're getting nobody out. That's why they've got Cruz up now.
So runners at the corners, and boy, formula you would love right now would be a double play. Preferably a strikeout, then a double play. Strikeout. Yeah. Double play right here. They're playing back. Springer double to open up the game and a ground out to third. He is 4 for 15 here in this series. Right-hand hitter, veteran, with a great resume. First pitch from Cam, a breaking ball in there. Front throw breaking ball for called strike.
And I said curveball. Haven't seen that. It was such a good one. Runners in scoring position tonight, they're 1 for 7. Game 1, they were 5 for 10, then 4 for 9.
Ridiculous. Yeah,
that was silly. 5 for 10.
444 on the series. Here's a pitch. Swing on and hit to left center field. Grisham, good beat on it. Sinking, makes the catch. Clement tag, good speed, scores without a throw. The runner at first heads back. Springer gets the job done. Toronto's got a 2-1 lead on that sac fly.
Seeing that also, they do what the Yankees have done so well. You just take what they give you. He got it enough to get the run in. That's his job, is to get the run in.
So Clement, boy, that was a very profitable AB for him. And now here's Nathan Lucas. 2-1 ball game. Toronto on top, 1 out, runner at first. Lucas 0 for 2, a fly to center, ground out to short. First pitch in there, a strike. The cutter. Blue Jays 2-1 advantage in this ALDS. Yankees trying to even the series and get it back to Toronto in a couple of days. Here's the 0-1 throw over to first, then back with the dive. Jimenez. RBIs today for Toronto, Springer and Guerrero. One out. McMahon even with the bag, but well off the line. At third, 0-1. Here's pitch. Swing on a late swing and a high fastball. And Lucas behind, 0-2.
Camilo Doval has just gotten up.
This will be pitch number 59 for Big Cam. Struck out 1, hasn't walked anybody, given up 2 runs on 6 hits. There comes the 0-2 to Lucas. The pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Third base side. Hey, why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your new IT career in months? Take a free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu. Big out to get with Guerrero on deck. Time granted.
So there's this group: Nathan Lucas, Anthony Barger, Ernie Clement, David Schneider, Miles Straw.
Mm-hmm.
They've become names to us now.
Oh.
You wouldn't know them at the beginning of the year, and you know them now. All of them.
Well, that's what my nightmare was about last night.
What? All of
those jokers.
All those people. Miles Straw running around the bases. Ernie Clement having 700 hits. Yes.
Guys hitting the ball out of the yard. There's the 0-2 pitch. A little number. The right side, Paul lets it drop. Bobble, slip, throws to second. They get the lead runner.
Oh.
His brain was working too fast.
Oh.
He was thinking about maybe catching it and doubling up the run. He got the lead out. Hey, no damage done. Lucas reaches on a fielder's choice. It would have been nice to get a double play and not have this guy come up with somebody on base.
I think that was what he was trying to do there. But
and they get a 3-6 put out on Jimenez.
Oh, he just bobbled the ball. The ball bounced off of his glove. He got the lead runner.
A lot of spin on it, too. There's Guerrero. There's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Guerrero on an 0-2 pitch, single to right field, drove in Springer in the first inning. Second time up on a 2-1 pitch, he grounded out to McMahon. McMahon is deep at third, heels on the grass. Volpe deep at short. Here's 1-0. Young Vladdy swung on, bounced to third. That is a foul ball.
Oh. I think that Yankee fans thought maybe it was not.
Well, I like when McMahon was ready to make the play. He knows how valuable this out is. 1-1 to Guerrero. How about that? Damn, last night he was ahead. Guerrero was 2-0 in the count. After Springer struck out, Snyder walked, and he blasted a mammoth home run into the bullpen left center field. 1-1. Runner at first is Lucas. Here's a pitch from Cam. There's a pitch in the outside corner. High strike, and here the fans, they rise to their feet here. They want and need a strikeout right here, right now.
Well, that's that sinker he was talking about that he's just starting to use. 98.
Here comes Cam. He gets set at the belt. And the pitch to Guerrero. Up high, way up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Overthrew it a little bit, stayed up.
We're in the 5th inning. A 2-1 Toronto lead. Yankees trying to limit this damage again. Keep it to 1 run in this inning. Here comes the 2-2 to Vladdy. Swung on, punched it out of play to the right side. Foul ball. Count stays at 2-2. Yankees will have the bottom third of the order in the home fifth. Wells, Volpe, and McMahon. Guerrero stepping back into the box. Toronto wearing their blue tops, road gray pants, blue caps and helmet, tri-colored caps. Here comes the 2-2 again to Vladdy. Here's the pitch. Up high. Ball 3.
99 overthrowing a little. Everything staying up. A little more extension.
He wants it so badly.
Yep.
A 2-1 Toronto lead. 2 out, runner at first. That's Lucas. He'll be taken off here in this 3-2 pitch. He runs. Here's a pitch. Strike 3 called outside corner. Wow, what a pitch. Talk about dotting that corner by Cam Schlittler. His second strikeout. And that is a big one against one of the best hitters in the game, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Toronto gets 1, they leave 1. We go bottom 5. It's 2-1 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio. Driven.
The name of the business is Legacy Catering. We all were talking about how Mom taught us all how to cook. She was a cook at the public school system for ages. So we all started to cook with her, so we decided, to do the business, so we went to figure out what we're going to call it. So we said, let's cook in honor of, our mother. So that's when Legacy came in. And just remember that Legacy Catering is about people, and this is what barbecuing is all about, and this is why we love it.
Get yourself ready. Yes, there are hugs, and then there's that.
Now, what is that?
What
is the purpose of that?
It's an anemometer. It measures wind speed.
So that's good.
But it looks like a fidget spinner.
Meanwhile, on the Cove, it just looks like too much fun.
It was so routine, he took his eye off.
You got to come up with this play. You got to. You're right there. You had 2 hands. He looked it in. Oh.
Bet365 real-time money line is now minus 115 for the Yanks and minus 115 for the Blue Jays. Powered by Bet365. Gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER. New pitcher is the lefty, Eric Lauer, 9-2 on the year.
His first batter is Austin Wells, lefty on lefty. And he looks at the first pitch down low, ball 1. Wells, he's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up.
Well, I got to tell you that Cam Schlittler was the first starter to get through the 4th inning in this series.
Yeah.
His first one that did.
Next pitch to Wells, swung on, popped up, left field, just outside the dirt. Shortstop scampers over. That's Jimenez to make the play. The long way to run. Makes the catch, 1 out.
Lauer's had 14 appearances out of the bullpen, posted a 2.61 ERA. Right-handed hitters hit 224 off him. That's in lefties.
He's the third man out of the pen. Here's Anthony Volpe, struck out looking first time. 2-1 ball game. Toronto on top, bottom of the 5th. And ground ball pulled foul, third base side.
He's done this before. He has opened. He's been a bulk guy coming in the second inning. And they've had a couple of bullpen games before. He usually is the first or second guy into the game.
2 runs, 6 hits for the Blue Jays. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Here comes the 0-1 to Volpe. And he sends one down the right field line. Giving chase is Santander, and it's into the stands.
And Ariel Rodriguez back up again, so he'll be the next guy, and that's a righty. Oh, he's got this.
Well, the only offense in this game for the Yankees has come from the guy coming up here, the 9-hitter Ryan McMahon. The home run came against the lefty and Mason Fluharty. It was only the second home run this year for McMahon against lefties. Fouls off the first pitch.
Tamiento foul. Behind home plate. Infield pull to the right. Big gap left center field for McMahon. Holds that bat up high behind his left ear. His pitch. Fastball for strike. 0-2.
It doesn't throw overly hard. That was 93 right down the middle of the plate. He just wasn't expecting that.
So 2 down, nobody on. Oh, 2 pitch. Took a lot off, missed down low. Up on much. 1-2. Frank Grisham's on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit timbertech.com. Hour 6'3", 209, 30 years old. Here's a pitch. Swing and ground ball. Room service to the second baseman. Clement throws the first for the out. Quiet 5th inning for the Yankees. Top of the order will be up in the 6th. 2-1 lead for the Blue Jays here at Yankee Stadium on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Step up to the plate with confidence with the Jeep brand's newest MVP, the all-electric Jeep Wagoneer S. Year after year, the Jeep brand has delivered game-changing technology and features to help keep you off the bench and on to your next adventure. By blending thoughtful luxury capability and advanced technology, the Jeep Wagoneer S is one key player that doesn't disappoint. Experience the brand new head-turning design and luxurious interior without sacrificing on the legendary performance you love. Excellent range capacity opens up the playing field, and with 4x4 capability, featuring select terrain driving modes, how you play the game is up to you. The interior cabin of Wagoneer S pays special attention to detail with high-quality luxury refinements and seamless connectivity that surrounds you in comfort, along with premium seating, ambient lighting, and over 170 standard safety and security features. And like most All-Stars, it can really motor, especially with standard 600 horsepower. It's rugged, plays aggressive, and isn't afraid to get dirty. And with the exciting offers and deals going on right now at your local Jeep brand dealer, it all adds up to Jeep Wagoneer S being a steal. So hurry in today and blast one out of the park. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Laborers Local 731 has been responsible for some of the biggest and most celebrated infrastructure projects in New York City, like the rebuild of the World Trade Center and the new LaGuardia Airport. Local 731 provides qualified and competent laborers to fill the demand that the construction industry not only requires but deserves. Its members and leadership have fought hard for wages and benefits that open the path to the middle class that every hardworking American deserves. Laborers Local 731. Feel the power.
Just printed from the Erie Canal Press, the most coveted ticket, New York Lottery's $1 million raffle, hath arrived. 15 fortunate souls shall come into the fortune of a millionaire.
Translation, the $1 million raffle is here, and 15 winners are going to become millionaires. The New York Lottery commemorates 200 years of the Erie Canal with your best odds of winning $1 million. Limited tickets available. Ask your local retailer today. Please pay responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
At Provident Bank, your community is their priority. That's why they've been putting your needs first day in and day out for more than 185 years. Through their checking accounts with better rewards, their local lenders who are right in your neighborhood, and their online banking solution that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees, and you're listening to the flagship station for Yankees baseball, The Fan, WFAN, and WFAN-FM New York.
There we go, top of 6, a 2-1 lead for Toronto. They're going to send up Addison Barger, Alejandro Kirk, and Dalton Varsho. Barger's been tough. Single to right and a double to left center field. Left-hand hitter. First pitch from Schlittler. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, this bullpen game, Toronto, they've given up 1 run and 2 hits. We're in the 6th inning.
And Phil pulled way to the right for Barger. Left-hand hitter. Pitch from Cam. Well, doubled up with the breaking ball for a called strike 2.
Scoreboard brought to you by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Detroit tied up Seattle 2-2. They beat them today 9-3. Back to Seattle they go.
Here comes the 0-2 to Barger. And a pitch. Fastball, late swing. Hit it foul down the left field line.
The Cubs beat Milwaukee 4-3. Milwaukee still leads the series, but now it's 2-1. For the Cubs, Michael Busch had his 3rd homer leadoff shot, and Pete Crow Armstrong had 2 RBIs. Drew Pomerantz gets the win. Quinn Priester takes the loss. Brad Keller saved number 2. And later on, Phillies at the Dodgers.
Waiting for Bellinger. He retrieved that foul ball and went down the line. Belly's all set now. Schlittler's ready to go. 2-1 Toronto, top of the 6th. There's the 0-2 to Barger. Swing on and boy, a squibber down the third baseline. Wow. Fair ball, and it's a base hit. You had McMahon in the shift, and that thing had plenty of English on it, yet it just rolled down the line. Fair.
And here,
that's 3 hits for that kid.
Yeah, 3. Listen, Cam Schlittler's done a great job. Not his fault.
Well, you can tell where the fan sentiment lies.
They're not happy at all. Well, he hasn't made a thing. Is he talking to him?
He's got his hands in his pocket, Boone. I don't think he's going to take him out.
Just making sure he's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, usually when you see his hands in his pocket, he's not doing anything.
Well, I think what he saw was Schlittler looked really distressed on that one because there was nothing he could do about it, and he mishit it. It wasn't like he tried to do that. And I think he was just
it was a good pitch,
seeing if he was okay. Yes, it was. Camille Duval is up.
3 for 3 night for Addison Barger. A single, a double, and an infield squibber. There's Kirk. 0 for 2, fouled out to Wells, the catcher. Fly ball to right. Looking for a double play. First pitch. Fastball missed down and away, ball 1. Top of the 6th. Brought to you by My Computer Career, training for a better life.
Dave, look at what this kid has done. I mean, none of this is his fault. None of the other starters got out of the 4th inning. Here we are in the 6th, 2-1.
Next pitch, a fastball for a called strike, 1-1. Yeah, that's a remarkable stat.
And by the way, this is the 3rd time he's seen them. He just got here in July.
Runner first, Barger. Infielder double play depth. Here comes the 1-1 from Cam. And a pitch. Breaking ball hit down the 3rd, but it's foul. So 1-2 to Kirk. He's 0 for 2. Kirk is now 3 for 15 in this series.
Louis Hill, 2 2/3 innings. Max Fried, 3. Rodon, 2 1/3.
Hey, not good.
And Child shall lead them. Amazing.
2 runs, 7 hits for Toronto. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 2-1 Toronto lead. Here comes a 1-2 to Kirk. Righty on righty here. Here's the pitch. Swing on and hit to right center field. Judge easy play. Couple steps to his right. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Big out. And here's another tough hombre coming up here. Dalton Varsho. He's twice flied out to Bellinger and left.
And here's the other thing about Cam. He's been very economical. We're in the 6th inning. He's at 75 pitches. Been economical. He's been in control.
Coaches would love to have a guy on a schedule like that on a regular basis. Man, 75 pitches, still good in the 6th.
I think they're planning on it.
His pitch, breaking ball in there for strike.
There goes that curve.
0-1 to Varsho.
Didn't have it first few innings, now it's starting to work.
Varsho now 7 for 14 in this series. Left-hand hitter, not a real big guy, but he's put together. Got some pop in that bat. 0-1. Here's pitch. Fastball hit the goal. He steps on first, throws to second. They got Barger in a rundown. Goldie throws to McMahon. Flip to Jazz. Got him. Double play.
That's pretty cool.
Gotta love it. Took them a while to get Barger in that rundown to get the out, but they got the out. That's your bottom line. Nothing across here for Toronto in the 6th. Top of the order coming up for the Yankees. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger. It's 2-1 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Rock and roll will never die, and neither will the low prices. It's the Rocktober Savings Event at Nielsen Dodge. We've turned up the volume on Rocktober Savings on any new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, or Ram.
Lease a new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $199 a month. Or lease a new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L Altitude X 4x4, just $224 a month.
We're rocking out the deals with 0 down payment available. $1,500 overbook value for any trade. If you need credit help, we're here to make it happen. And of course, great deals.
On Route 10 in East Hanover, online at NielsenDodge.com, a proud member of the Nielsen Auto Group.
So for head-banging deals that are music to your ears, at Nielsen, fun is in the driver's seat.
Drive into fall event. With approval term 24 months, due signed, Cherokee 5794, Cherokee L 5819, ag tax tag 498, docket DMV.
Hey, baseball fans, living with a chronic illness that requires IV medication? Say hello to state-of-the-art private suites for all of your infusion needs at ThriveWell Infusion. ThriveWell Infusion will have you back in the game in no time. Visit us at ThriveWellInfusion.com. Let us help you thrive at ThriveWell Infusion, saving lives drip by drip.
Like the Yankees offense, today's data center growth is explosive. AI workloads, hyperscale environments, and liquid cooling are loading the bases for your IT game. That's where MainTech steps up to the plate, delivering maximum performance, reliability, and cost efficiency. For over 50 years, MainTech has been batting 1,000 in data center services. Trusted by Fortune 500 and global enterprises alike, MainTech is your grand slam choice for IT services. Put MainTech in your lineup today. MainTech.com. MainTech, the official IT services provider of Yankees Radio.
Planning your next trip? Pack the ultimate traveling companion, a travel insurance plan from Travel Guard. Lost luggage to unexpected detours, Travel Guard has your back. 24/7 support means you're not on your own for those unexpected travel disruptions. Head over to TravelGuard.com. Customize your plan and hit the road with more confidence. Travel safe, travel smart. Travel Guard. Visit TravelGuard.com for more information. This is a brief description of the coverages available. Limitations and exclusions will apply.
There is something special about sharing a pint of Guinness with those around you. So raise your glass, say slánta, and take your first sip. It's a lovely day for Guinness. Guinness Draft Stout, Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York. Please drink responsibly.
Well, Yankee fans trying to drum up some energy here for the ball club, down 2-1 in another elimination game. They're down 2-1 to Toronto in the American League Division Series. Dave Sims, Susan Waldman, Matt Shortus. We've got Rick Rouse and Emmanuel Barbari. Everybody, all hands on deck. There we go. Trent Grisham will lead off, followed by Judge and Bellinger.
Well, let's go out there.
Barger, third baseman, toes on the grass, left side. And Grisham looks at the front door breaking ball for a strike.
In the bullpen game, Yankees just have 2 hits. 1 run on 2 hits. That 1 run, the home run by Ryan McMahon.
The other one, the Judge single in the first inning. That's it.
Yep.
2 runs, 7 hits for Toronto. 0-1 to Grisham. Fastball away. 1-1. The Yankees were down last night 2-0, 2-1, 6-1, 6-3, and then came back and won the game by the count of 9-6. Stay alive in this series. Here's the 1-1 to Grish. Fastball for a strike.
And the righty Ariel Rodriguez, he's throwing a whole game out there. He's up again. This is his 3rd time. He must be going to come in. I bet he comes in after the lefty, right? This is a right-hander, but this is 3rd time. They usually don't get him up 3 times without bringing him in.
Grisham using his timeout now back into the box. Infield playing back and shifted to the right. Big gap left center field. And Lauer into the line. Left-hander deals. Pitch outside. Ball 2-2-2. Trent Grisham. Best season of his big league career. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Taken down low and inside. So they got Judge on deck, and right now a 3-2 count here to Trent Grisham with 34 home runs at 235 and 116 hits during the regular season.
Lauer calling his own pitches. He's got the little pitch column on his belt.
Here comes the 3-2 to Grish. The pitch. Take 4, strike 3 call. It was a breaking ball in the outside corner. Boy, that's been a count up how many ring-ups there have been. Caught looking. That's second time for Trent. Got Bellinger looking one time. You got Volpe.
Nope, that was wrong. He's going to let him pitch. Going to let him pitch to Judge.
Well, here's Judge. He's hit the hardest ball tonight. Base hit first inning. It was 112 off his bat. Left side of the infield, playing deep. And now they can put him on.
All right, so that's why he kept the lefty in to face Judge. He wasn't going to pitch to him, and now he's got the lefty Bellinger.
Cody has an opportunity to step up big for the boys.
I didn't think. Yeah, here comes Pete Walker out to talk to Eric Lauer. I didn't think that John Schneider was going to let the lefty pitch to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, remember when they were here in September, three times, he said, nope, no, you go to first.
Pete Walker doing all the talking out there.
Meet of the order coming up for the Yankees, presented by Chef IQ Sense, a cooking thermometer that pairs with your phone. Ensures you never over or undercook your chicken, fish, or meat again. So buy one at chefiq.com. Bellinger has struck out looking at fly to center. And it's the Hall of Famer, the late great Yogi Berra, said it didn't get any earlier here. Goodness. Sixth inning.
Getting late early.
Man, oh man. So this is Lauer against Bellinger. Belly is 6 for 22 with a home run against him. Lefty on lefty. First pitch. Fastball, first strike.
Of course, he doesn't throw hard. That's 93. He's just spotting that ball in and out. Doesn't do a lot of north and south, but east and west.
Judge at first, 1 out, 2-1 lead for Toronto here in the home sixth at the stadium in New York. And the 0-1 to Bellinger. Swing on, line drive, left field, and it's going to be caught out there by Nathan Lucas, who drifts over to his left, makes the play, 2 down. And here comes John Schneider's going to bring in a right-hander to face Stanton.
He is indeed. So here comes John Schneider. Nice job by Eric Lauer. He's going to bring in the right-hander. And we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6812. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6812. That's 800-575-6812. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal is kind of wild. You get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, 6-piece hash browns, and a medium iced or hot coffee, all for $6. That's the main character meal energy you need this fall. Get it now in Dunkin' stores or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. No substitutions, participation and times may vary. Offer price varies in California and Hawaii. Limited time offer cannot be combined with other offers. Exclusions and terms apply.
Right now, let's pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for BT and South. Weekdays from 10 to 2. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
Well, the new pitcher is the right-hander, Yariel And over his last 54 appearances, he posted a 2.40 ERA. He struck out 29% of the batters that he has faced so far. And with runners in scoring position, he just holds everybody to 136.
So Rodriguez to face Judge. Judge 1 for 4, walking, 2 strikeouts. I take that Stanton, beg your pardon, Stanton.
Stanton's 1 for 6 off him. He throws a lot of sliders, this guy.
Judge at first, 2-1 ball game. Toronto on top here, bottom of the 6th. Righty on righty. Need a moment here from Big G. Here's a pitch. Slow, easy breaking ball. Top of the zone, ball 1.
Another slider. He throws more sliders than he does fastballs. He throws fastball slider, but that's more sliders than fastballs.
Big house here at Yankee Stadium. Ready to erupt. 1-0 pitch. Taken outside, so Stanton's got a 2-0 count. He's got the edge. And 2 out with a runner at Bellinger. Having flat out the left, he's got Judge at first base.
So 2 sliders, 1 up and 1 outside.
There's a pitch from Rodriguez. He deals. Wait. Rodriguez set. He kicks and deals. And gets a pitch on the outside corner for strike. So 3-1.
He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. He's thrown all sliders.
If G can make it happen here on 3-1. And a pitch from Rodriguez. Judge runs, a pitch swung on and not swung on and thrown down. The second Judge is in there. Was that a
ball?
That was ball 4. Okay. So it looked like a half swing. The ball 4, that works.
Yeah, but sure a good idea by Aaron Judge right there. And you can set things up if you're John Schneider. You bring him in, can't throw a strike.
Leiros Transportation Group, providing executive transportation worldwide at Leiros to drive people who drive business. Visit LeirosTG.com. Here's Jazz Chisholm. He always wanted to be in a spot like this. Good time to deliver right now. Crowd urging him on. Crowd rising to its feet here at the stadium. First pitch to Jazz. Swing. It foul right at home plate.
And Jazz 0 for 7 against Rodriguez. 3 strikeouts.
Got a walk mixed in there as well. The 2 big fellas on the base paths. Judge at second. Stanton at first. A 2-1 Toronto lead. 2 out here in the 6th. Here's a pitch to Jazz. Slow ground ball, second base. Clement throws over to first in time, and that will do it. Threat dies right there. We go to the 7th, 2-1 Toronto. Here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Oregavadazona? Is that a word? Well, if you're driving the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be. Because one minute you're winding through Oregon's scenic highways, and the next you're breezing across Nevada's sun-baked deserts, then cruising through Arizona's canyons. Thanks to the new Sportage Hybrid's turbocharged engine and hybrid efficiency, you can stop less, so you can focus on what matters most, collecting memories and expanding your vocabulary. And with 232 horsepower, you'll always be ready to keep the adventure going. So go ahead and discover new routes, and maybe even new words. The next one might be Maine, New York, Kentucky. Who knows? Test drive the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid at your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Some features may vary.
Hey everybody, Boomer Esiason here. As a quarterback, I had to make quick decisions. No time for slow. Now the same goes at home. When I'm streaming games and on a video call, I don't take slow for an answer. Why? Because I count on Optimum Fiber, the fastest, most reliable fiber internet in the tri-state. And with 99.9% network reliability, you can now stream, work, and game all at once. Switch today and get a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4OPTIMUM. Visit Optimum.com or your local Optimum store today. Terms apply. See Optimum SamuelWellnessForum.com for all the details.
Stop dealing with your neck pain, backaches, and sciatica and go see my main man, Dr. Jay Shah at Samwell Institute for Pain Management, a migraine and nerve pain specialist who gets you back feeling like yourself again with minimally invasive and non-surgical treatments. There are thousands of 5-star reviews who trust Dr. J for pain-relieving solutions. Same day and next day appointments available in offices in Colonia, Livingston, and now Inglewood, New Jersey. Turn to Samwell Pain for effective pain-relieving solutions. Visit SamwellPain.com.
The foundation of New York is built on strong relationships. At Mastro Ready Mix, we're more than just concrete. We're a family business with a legacy. As industry leaders with over 30 years of experience, you call and Mastro Ready Mix delivers. MastroReadyMix.com.
New Jersey might be small, but there's a lot of wow packed into this little state. Cork-popping wows, time to dine wows, Pine Barren wows. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
Hi, this is Austin Wells, and you're listening to Susan Waldman and Dave Sims on the flagship station for Yankees baseball, The Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Odyssey app.
Top of the 7th, 2-1 lead for Toronto. Cam Schlittler still in the game. He's going to face the bottom third of the Toronto order, Santander, Clement, and Jimenez. Time starting to get a little short here for the fellas. They left 2 on in the 6th inning. Double play got Schlittler out of trouble in the 6th. Gave up a first inning RBI single by Guerrero and a sac fly in the 5th to Springer. Yankees only run a McMahon home run 3rd inning. First pitch here to Santander. Swings and pops it up. Taking a look as well. There's no play. It's right behind no plate into the stands.
So far.
A run on 2 hits.
Nine outs to go.
Santander had an 11-pitch at bat. His first time up, flied out to right. His next pitch, breaking ball in the dirt. 1-1. Rush is back to celebrate the last 50-something years at the Garden. July 28th and 30th, and August 1 and 3. For info and tickets, visit rush.com. 1-1. Yankees down 2-1 here. There's a pitch to Santander. Swing and a miss on a high heat.
You know, you're talking about the difference. Schlittler was great, obviously, against the Red Sox. This is a very different team. This team does not swing and miss. He had 12 strikeouts. Red Sox swing at anything. But this team is very different, and look at the job he is doing against this lineup.
Number 1 hitting team in baseball. Next pitch swung on. He spoiled it. Pitch way outside. Fouled it down the third base line.
Devin Williams now up for the Yanks. DKNY and Yankees baseball, both synonymous with New York City. Visit DKNY.com, and New York attitude stitched into every thread.
Here comes the 1-2 to Santander, putting up another big fight here. And the pitch way upstairs and outside, 2-2. Santander, Clement, and Jimenez. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's Cam into the wind. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing on and popped up. Taking a look, McMahon, third base side. He might have room. He's coming on. Slide. Wow, what a catch. Feet went out from under him. Reached back and he made the play. In front of the dugout, third base side.
And Austin Wells puts his arm around him. And walking back, he's getting slaps on the back. He did take a look, so he did slide. He knew where he was, had to reach back for it, and then just goes on his wallet down on the ground. What a play. He's made a couple of those.
Well, the one where he went into the railing on the dugout over there.
Greg Weiser.
Yeah.
Head over heels into the Red Sox dugout.
That is a serious effort right there. Well done.
Yankees have him in a couple more years.
Ernie Clement.
That guy's up again.
1 for 2. Volpe took a base hit away from him with a really nice over-the-shoulder grab on a flare. In shallow left field, then a hard single to left for Clement. Lead outs right here. Can't afford to put anybody on. It's a 2-1 Toronto lead. First pitch to Clement. Swung on another base hit for Ernie Clement. Base hit to right center field on the first pitch. He's having a heck of a series. You kidding? He is now 9 for 14.
Jay hits it where it's pitched. A single to left, now single to right. 9 for 14.
He's one of those guys, he knows who he is. He's not trying to hit the ball out of the yard. And he can run, too. Here's Andres Jimenez, one out. McMahon, toes on the grass at third. Here's first pitch to lefty swinger, and he pops one foul left side. Boy, if you're a baseball team at this level, you'd love to have at least one Ernie Clement, a guy you know is going to put the ball in play, can play anywhere.
He's got, when Josh Shiner was talking about great bat-to-ball skills, he waits a long time. So he's got such quick wrists that he can wait a long time, so he sees where the ball, you see it longer.
A one. Swing and a miss by Jimenez. The other thing, too, was interesting when Schneider was addressing the media before the game. He said, Clement came up and he said, I'll catch.
Yeah.
Said he was a couple times listed as the emergency catcher.
Yeah, he was the emergency catcher for a while. Yeah.
You can't have enough dudes like that on your ball club. Here's an out he's got to get. You cannot have anybody on base. You got Springer and Lucas and Guerrero still to come. One out. Double play would do him good. Here comes the 0-2. And a pitch. Way outside with a fastball. 1-2.
Well, Devin Williams looks like he's ready out there. He's stopped throwing.
He's been very good.
Yeah, he really has.
He's been very, very good. This will be pitch number 88 for Schlittler. 1-2 the count here to Jimenez. Runner at first. The pitch. Swung on the hit off of Cam's glove. Off of the glove of Jazz into center field. Clement to third. Play didn't get made.
That's awful. All right, a fielder's choice and an error on Jazz. And here comes Aaron Boone. None of this is Cam Schlittler's fault, by the way. He should get some ovation when he leaves. He's getting some boos for taking the kid out, but he's had a terrific coming up. Standing ovation for Cam Schlittler, and he deserves it. He was flat out terrific. Just think that none of the other starters got anywhere near this. Anyway, we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
When your name's on the paint job, your primer better hold up. Painters trust Kills primers for serious adhesion, stain blocking, and a finish that lasts. Now, the full Kills lineup is available exclusively at the Home Depot. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery, or order online and pick it up in-store. Kills primers. Pro results. Faster. The Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Trying to find the right car at the right price? Yeah, right. Well, Ramsey Auto Group makes it easy. Visit any Ramsey location or RamseyCars.com for a great selection of low-priced certified pre-owned vehicles. And we'll even buy your car or current lease. Get the right car at the right price right here.
Say it all, save a lot. RamseyCars.com.
Hey, Yankee fans, ready to slide into flavor with Dunkin'? Swing by Dunkin' and fuel up for the game. Dunkin's drink lineup is a real game changer. The New York Yankees run on Dunkin', and the new pitcher is Devin Williams. You can stop this right here. He was great yesterday when he was addressing the media yesterday. Somebody asked him about the ovation. He said, yeah, I heard it. It felt great, a lot better than what I usually get. And he had a tough, he takes time here. It's not easy playing here.
Boy, oh boy. Kim Schlittler was really, really good. 88 pitches, 69 for strikes. So now, Devin comes in, one out, runners at the corners. Top of the order, George Springer. Springer 1 for 1 with a walk against Devitt. 2-1 lead, Toronto. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, there's a change-up starting with that. And he looks like a different pitcher. He looks so confident now.
He's got the fastball up to about 97 recently.
6 and a third, 2 runs, 8 hits, but he is responsible for the runners on base. It's one of them.
Needs a ball hit right to Volpe. Turn a double play here. 0-1 here to Springer. And next pitch, swing and a miss.
Same pitch. Going to go back with it again because he's nowhere near it.
Runners at the corners here for Toronto. A 2-1 lead, 1 out. 0-2 to Springer. Williams kicks and deals. A pitch, swing, and a pulled foul third base side. Boy, he was out casting a fishing line on that swing.
Springer not having his usual series against the Yankees. 3 for 15 in this series.
Runners at the corners, 1 out. Big out to get here. 0-2 to Springer. And the pitch. Oh, boy. Tried a front door breaking ball. Missed by a very small margin, 1-2. 2-1 Toronto lead, top of the 7th. Yankees trying to keep this series alive and get it back to Toronto. Here's the 1-2 from Williams. Swing and dropped by Wells, in and out of his glove.
Yeah, those either stick or they don't.
And here the double click, foul tip, in and out of the glove of Wells. Count at 1-2.
And Devin wants a new ball.
Toronto got a run in the first inning. Guerrero, RBI single. To right field, they got a sac fly in the 5th from Springer for the 2 runs. The lone Yankee run of McMahon, leadoff homer, 3rd inning. 1-2 here to Springer. And the pitch. Swing and a foul ball, left side again.
And he can't line that up at all. Keep throwing it, Devin.
He's reaching out for it. He's way off balance. That casting-looking swing. Need an out right here. Here comes the 1-2 again. Well, sets up low and outside. 1-2 pitch. Runner first goes. Swing and a miss. No throw down to second as Jimenez steals second. But to get the all-important second out, sends Springer back to the dugout. Stolen base for Jimenez, and that brings up Nathan Lucas, a left-hand hitter. Good job by Wells to bluff the throw, not bothering to throw. Got to keep that runner at third.
He's never faced Nathan Lucas.
So you got 2 down. Another big out for Devin Williams to get. Checks the runners. The runners at second and third now. Here's first pitch. Fastball running away. Ball 1. 2-1 Toronto. Outfield. Straight away. Bellinger not real deep in left. Harvest Moon now has moved over into right center field above Yankee Stadium. A 1-0 from Williams. Swing on line drive into left center field. That'll plate 2. Here comes Clement. Here comes Jimenez. And it's now 4-1. Nathan Lucas got a pitch up and away and served it into left center field.
You know, and you just described it perfectly, and that's what these complimentary guys do. They take the pitch where it is thrown and they hit it. You could see it. It was up and he was trying to just get it over the middle, get it over Volpe's head. That's exactly what he was trying to do with that. It was up. It was coming in on him. Wow.
That's deflating. 4-1. That was the 9th hit. Here's Guerrero. First pitch is changeup swung on, foul back.
Nathan Luke.
Boy, Lucas, that's as big a knock as he's had all season. That's his 3rd hit here in the series.
5 RBIs this series. It's wow. And that error by Jazz Chisholm looms very large. That would have been an ending double play.
Next pitch outside. 1-1. It's like everybody's muted themselves here at the stadium.
Boy, this took the air out of the building, didn't it?
Well, certainly did.
No, you've got 3 more chances.
1-1. Williams swung on, hit a line drive down the right field line and slicing into the stands. 1-2. So the top of the order for Toronto. Springer with an RBI, 2 for Lucas and 1 for Guerrero, counting for their 4 runs. Well, the Yankees will have 6, 7, and 8 coming up. Goldschmidt, Wells, and Volpe. 1-2 here to Guerrero. 2 out, runner at first. 4-1 Jays. Throw over to first. Back safely as Lucas. But just like yesterday, the Yankees took advantage of a couple of errors. They've taken advantage of a Jazz Chisholm error here. 1-2 pitch. Taken down low. Did he go? He did not, as they check with Dan Bellino, the umpire at first base. Counts at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. 4-1 Toronto. Here's the pitch to Guerrero. Taking the inside corner. No, missed. Ball 3, 3-2.
Now he's really missing with that changeup. Came in so perfectly with it.
So payoff coming here to Guerrero. Barger's on deck. Runner at first, Lucas ready to take off. He goes. Here's the pitch. Taken down low. Ball 4. Runners at first and second. So with the walk, Lucas is at second. Guerrero walks. He's on base for the second time.
And here comes Aaron Boone.
47,823. Marks a sellout as the fifth for the Yankees this postseason.
47,823 here tonight. 5th sellout of the playoffs. And Boone just talking to him. Or is it Matt? No, it's Matt.
Yeah, it's Matt Blake.
Matt Blake. Couldn't tell. Sorry.
So Addison Barger's going to be the hitter. Yeah, here comes Barger. He's coming back. Barger has had a heck of a night. 3 for 3. Base hit to right base, a double to left center, and an infield hit. And Barger's going to be the 7th man to the plate here in the 7th inning for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Miller Duvall has been throwing. He's just about ready. But 2 outs here. You want to get this out.
First pitch here to Barger. Couple of men aboard. 2 outs. First pitch misses outside. Ball 1. That was a changeup. Stunned silence here at the stadium. 1-0 pitch. Williams deal, swing and a miss, changeup. 1-1. Well, Cam Schlittler certainly did his job.
Yes, he did.
And the bullpen night for the Blue Jays, very effective, holding the Yankees to 1 run on 2 hits.
So far.
Here comes the 1-1. And that misses outside, 2-1. A lot of long faces here at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Toronto. A run on 2 hits and an error for the Yankees. 2-1. Barger swings and lifts one down the left field line. 2-2. 2 out, 2 on. So the Yankees have bottom 7, the 8th and 9th. Trying to keep it right here at 4-1. Don't want to get any more out front than this. Judge will have at least 1 more at bat before this game's over. Here's the 2-2 from Devin Williams. Pitch. Swing on, hit down the left field line, going foul. Slicing into the stands.
Well, we're seeing this. We've seen it every single game, why they win all these games. They just keep fouling off until they try and get a pitch that they can handle. It's up and down the lineup, not just the big guys.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Williams to the plate. Pitch in the dirt and well inside. Ball 3. Well, he's got to throw a strike here, and this kid could hurt you. You got to be careful. 3 for 3 tonight. 4 for 10 in the series. He only struck out 3 times. They came in tonight, Toronto, having struck out 18 times. That's it. First 3 games. 3-2 count here. Runners go, the pitch. Swing and a foul right at home plate. Oh, man, he took a hearty cut. Bounced it off his foot.
Boy, offense this series, Toronto scored 33 runs, the Yankees 18, 47 hits to 30.
Not good. Not good enough right now. Still time to rally. Here comes a 3-2 pitch again. Williams to the plate to Barger, and he slaps it in the left field. Here's Bellinger right there. Comes in, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Damage done, a 2-run single by Lucas after the error at second by Jazz Chisholm. They go bottom 7. It's 4-1 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Step up to the plate with confidence with the Jeep brand's newest MVP, the all-electric Jeep Wagoneer S. Year after year, the Jeep brand has delivered game-changing technology and features to help keep you off the bench and onto your next adventure. By blending thoughtful luxury capability and advanced technology, the Jeep Wagoneer S is one key player that doesn't disappoint. Experience the brand new head-turning design and luxurious interior without sacrificing on the legendary performance you love. Excellent range capacity opens up the playing field, and with 4x4 capability, featuring select terrain driving modes, how you play the game is up to you. The interior cabin of Wagoneer S pays special attention to detail with high-quality luxury refinements and seamless connectivity that surrounds you in comfort, along with premium seating, ambient lighting, and over 170 standard safety and security features. And like most All-Stars, it can really motor, especially with standard 600 horsepower. It's rugged, plays aggressive, and isn't afraid to get dirty. And with the exciting offers and deals going on right now at your local Jeep brand dealer, it all adds up to Jeep Wagoneer S being a steal. So hurry in today and blast one out of the park. Jeep is a registered trademark.
So, there's this guy, Paul Rivera, grew up in the Bronx, made some mistakes, but eventually becomes one of those hard-working citizens who keep our city going. But he gets pulmonary fibrosis, and his only hope is a lung transplant. When one hospital, Montefiore Einstein, get him a new lung, and they give him a new life. Right. Everyone in his neighborhood is like,
they give that guy a new lung or a new motor.
The story, Mr. Giamatti. Well, you ought to know, Mr. Rivera, you lived it.
Everyone loves a comeback. Montefiore Einstein, national leader in transplant.
This October, it's all about the Bronx Bombers and the cerveza made for baseball, Corona. Corona's here to elevate every playoff moment, so crack open an ice-cold Corona. Find your lime and celebrate every pitch, every hit, every win. Corona, the official cerveza of Major League Baseball. Drink responsibly.
Baseball season is the perfect time to replace the beast in your basement. Your old, inefficient boiler with a highly efficient Peerless boiler. Peerless boilers are a perfect match for homes, apartments, commercial buildings, you name it. Get the heat and hot water you need efficiently and save on your energy bill all year long. Learn more about the entire Peerless Boiler family of products and to find a local installer near you, visit peerlessboilers.com, and remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best-built boilers.
Here's a club you'll want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
ThriveWellInfusion.com, New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip.
And we're back here, middle of the 7th. Storage Post is your local self-storage expert rental unit online today, and experience the Storage Post difference, the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees. I see John Schneider is out giving some changes to the umpire, so let's see who he has changed up. New pitcher, Brandon Little, is the new pitcher for Toronto. Let's see if he changed anybody else.
Couple of unearned runs The Jays in that top half of the 7th.
Well, all right, Nathan Lucas is running out to right field, so okay, Miles Straw, now they're getting their defense in. So Nathan Lucas will move over to right field, and Miles Straw will come in and play left, and the new pitcher is Brendan Little.
A solid defensive change.
Yeah. Well, you want Santander in there in case he hits a home run, but you want to get him out. If you've got a lead, you want your best defense out in outfield. So it's Straw, Varsho, and Lucas. Pretty good.
Time for a little rally here by the Yankees, down by the count of 4-1. They're going to send up Goldschmidt, Wells, and Volpe.
I'm all for it.
And Brendan Little takes over.
Little. Lefties hit 200 off him. They're 1 for 5 in these playoffs. 1 for 1 righties are. He's a left-hander. Been in 2 games, 1 2/3 innings, 1 walk, no strikeouts, .333 average. Last appearance was yesterday. 2/3 of an inning, a hit, an earned run, and a walk. Throws a knuckle curve, a sinker, a cutter, and a four-seamer a little bit. Not very much. It's mostly the knuckle curve he throws more than anything, and the sinking fastball.
2/3 of an inning, a hit, a run. It was earned yesterday with 1 walk. All right, here comes Paul Goldschmidt. And Goldie against Little is 1 for 1. Yankees down 4-1. 4 runs on 9 hits for Toronto. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees with an error. First pitch from Little, left-hander, bounced it up there, ball 1.
Well, the Toronto bullpen has had problems towards the end. Hoffman can be really good and he can be really bad.
See what gives here. 1-0 here to Goldie. 4-1 lead. Fastball missed inside. 2-0. Here we go, 2-0. Lefty Little to Goldschmidt, right-hand hitter. Takes a fastball in tight, but it's a called strike. 2-1. Big pitch right here, 2-1. And Goldie takes inside, ball 3.
Now the righty Braden Fisher is out there. So this
Schlittler's final line, 7 1/3, 8 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, no walks, 2 Ks. 88 pitches, 69 for strikes. 3-1 to Goldie. Here's the pitch. Take it inside, and there we go. Ball 4. Get a little traffic working here.
Well, Pete Walker immediately on the phone. This is the part of the bullpen that is not their strength. So they're figuring out how to get 9 outs here.
Austin Wells, 0 for 2, a strikeout, and a pop to short. 0 for 2 of the walk against Little. First pitch, lefty on lefty, swing and a miss. Breaking ball.
And knuckle curve. They all, there's 3 or 4 of them now that are throwing that knuckle curve in that pen.
Anthony Volpe's on deck. 4-1 Toronto, bottom 7. Pitch in the dirt. Bounces off of Wells. No advance by Goldschmidt. 1-1.
Nice stop there by Kirk.
Anthony Volpe's on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Corona, the official cerveza of Major League Baseball. Crowd stirring up, trying to get something going here. 4-1 lead for Toronto. Runner at first. And a 1-1 pitch here to Austin Wells. Here's the pitch to the Yankee catcher. Way outside. Ball 2, 2-1. house here at the stadium, 47,823. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Wells. And Little deals pitch, swing on, and hit pretty well. Center field, going back, Varsho. Still going back. He's on the track. And he is 2 steps from the wall, and he makes the catch.
Just got underneath that a little bit.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho, one of the best in the biz. 1 out. And here comes Pete Walker again. Pitching coach Anthony Volpe's had a tough night. Strikeout looking and swinging 0 for 2, and he's K'd 15 times in this series against the Blue Jays. Hey, why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your new IT career in months? Take a free career evaluation at mycomputer.career.edu. Volpe 1 for 3 against this guy. Boy, it's been a tough going in this series. Volpe 1 for 14 with 8 punch-outs. First pitch to him. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back, pitch up high, takes it for ball 1. They got to rise out of the third baseman and the shortstop, but they resume their normal depth. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken for a strike, 1-1.
Little cutter doesn't throw all that hard. That was 94. Camille Duval up once again.
A walk to Goldschmidt. Wells flies deep to center. Now Volpe 1-1. Here's a pitch. Taken on the outside corner and high. And tell you what, if nothing else, Tony Randazzo has been very consistent with that high outside strike to right-hand hitters.
And both sides. And Kirk just held it there. It might have been high and outside, but he frames as well as anybody.
1-2 to Volpe. See if they go out that way again. Volpe does have good oppo power, so maybe if he times one up, you never know. 1-2 pitch. Little checks the runner a couple times. The pitch, swing and a miss to the breaking ball. 2 outs, and Volpe is K'd for the 3rd time tonight, 16th time in the postseason, and 9 times in this series.
And he's hearing it from the crowd now. Wow. Missed that knuckle curve. That was in the ground. That was on the ground when he swung at it. Kirk got it on, backhanded it in the dirt.
Not seeing the ball out of the hand well at all. Here's Rosario. He's going to pinch hit from McMahon. He's a right-hand hitter. Stand and play third. Oh. Well, more than likely stand at third. He might put Cabby out there. So 2 outs. Yankees down 4-1. Had been held to 2 hits on a bullpen night by the Toronto Blue Jays, who are trying to clinch a spot in the American League Championship Series. 2 out, 1 on, 4-1 Blue Jays. First pitch, Little to Rosario. That's fastball on the outside corner for called strike. So Rosario 0 for 2 career against Little. 4-1 Toronto lead, 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit up the middle, base hit. So Rosario gets the crowd back to life with 2 outs, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Well, they got him to hit against lefties, and that's what he does. He's awfully consistent.
So you got Trent Grisham coming up. 2 on, 2 out. Goldschmidt at second. You got Judge on deck. And need a moment here from Mr. Grisham, who had 34 home runs in the course of the regular season.
One swing could tie this game.
Crowd knows it, they sense it, and they're urging. Rising to the feet, first pitch, bounced up there, gets away from Kirk, no advance. There's 2 outs, they're not going to gamble on that. Grisham, 0 for 5, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts against Brendan Little.
That was in the dirt. Another really good stop by Kirk. It hit him on the chest protector, then on the helmet, and bounced away from him.
Boy, the Yankees need a moment right here. Grisham hitting just a $182 during the season against lefties. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, first strike. Down at 1-1. We got Goldschmidt at second, Rosario at first. 2 out. Yankees have the tying run at the plate, and it's 4-1 Toronto lead. Here's a pitch from Little. He kicks and deals. A pitch, swung on and popped up, skied. Shallow, foul territory. There's room, and the shortstop's hanging in there, makes the catch, bangs into the tarp. Threat dies right there. Well, that's deflating, to say the least. 7 in the books. It's a 4-1 lead for Toronto as we go to inning number 8 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Like the Yankees offense, today's data center growth is explosive. AI workloads, hyperscale environments, and liquid cooling are loading the bases for your IT game. That's where Maintech steps up to the plate, delivering maximum performance, reliability, and cost efficiency. For over 50 years, Maintech has been batting 1,000 in data center services, trusted by Fortune 500 and global enterprises alike. Maintech is your grand slam choice for IT services. Put Maintech in your lineup today. Maintech.com. Maintech, the official IT services provider of Yankees Radio.
Hear that? The next chapter of Audi performance is here. That's the sound of every interior detail refined. And that's the sound of Quattro all-wheel drive. The all-new Audi Q5, the all-new A5, and Q7. Each one a statement. Performance never goes out of style.
It's one thing for RWJ Barnabas Health to win 1 award from U.S. News & World Report. It's another 46 things to win 46 awards. Learn more at rwjbh.org/US News.
When it comes to knowing windows and doors inside out, trust your home to the experts at Long Island Window & Door in Comac. Long Island Window & Door is your full-service source for premium products and brands, featuring Anderson 400 series products. With a wide selection of Anderson products, Long Island Window & Door provides you with the confidence and flexibility to help your clients make the best decision. Find quality Anderson windows and doors, built, backed, and serviced like no other window. Call 631-543-3100.
Parts Authority Auto Parts Superstore salutes the Yankees as they go for their 28th World Championship. For over 50 years, Parts Authority has been the go-to source for all your auto parts needs. The answer is always yes.
Be part of it isn't just a slogan. 2026 season tickets are on sale now, and this is your chance to join the tradition and legacy of the New York Yankees. Purchase a plan and enjoy the best seat locations, significant savings, and flexible payment options. Plans start at just 9 games. Log on to Yankees.com, call 212-YANKEES, or email seasontickets@Yankees.com. For 2026 Yankees season tickets, email seasontickets@Yankees.com today.
The foundation of New York is built on strong relationships. At Mastro Ready Mix, we're more than just concrete. We're a family business with a legacy. As industry leaders with over 30 years of experience, you call and Mastro Ready Mix delivers. MastroReadyMix.com.
Hi, this is Austin Wells. You can hear every pitch of Yankees baseball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the free Odyssey app.
Camilo Doval takes over on the mound for the Yankees. Second man out of the pen. Devin Williams gave up a couple runs, unearned runs in the 7th inning. It's a 4-1 Toronto lead. We play top of the 8th. Alejandro Kirk leads off. And Doval, big right-hander, first pitch. Went to a slider for a called strike.
And Rosario will stay at third base. Montefiore Einstein is the official hospital of the New York Yankees. Montefiore Einstein, where science and medicine advance human health.
Ball, big right-hander. 22 games with the Yankees this season, 0-1. Next pitch, fastball, missed outside, 1-1. Doval 0-1 with the Yankees in 22 games, a 4.82 ERA. Pitched well his last few outings. Here comes the 1-1. Up and in to Kirk. Kirk is 0 for 3. Fouled out to the catcher Wells and twice flat out to right field to the captain Aaron Judge.
Well, you got 5 guys left in the bullpen. Fisher, Hoffman, Nance. The Savage is out there, and Justin Brule.
Next pitch, swing on, hit down the third baseline, past the diving Rosario, down into the corner. Kirk will ease on to second base, a leadoff double here in the 8th inning. For Kirk, his 4th hit of this series. Gets Toronto off to a good start here in the top of the 8th. And that brings up Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 3. So Rosario already in on the cut at third. Goldschmidt playing back at first. Varsho, left-hand hitter. Duvall set, and Varsho, whoa, fastball way outside. Ball 1. Good job by Wells to stand up and grab that.
Varsho 7 for 15, a couple of homers, 4 ribbies in this series.
There's 1-0 from Duvall. Swing on a high fly ball, right field, going back Judge. He's got it measured. He's on the track, a step away from the wall, makes the catch, gets the ball back in. Kirk tags and moves up to third, standing, 1 out. He just missed getting that one out of the park.
Yep.
1 away, but he got the job done moving the runner to third with 1 down.
And we now got David Bednar up.
This is Miles Straw, his first plate appearance. It's coming in.
So postseason, he's 1 for 4.
Straw, right-hand hitter. Surveys the Yankee defense in the infielder. Medium depth. Kirk, not a fast runner whatsoever at third base. Duvall, first pitch. Fastball, first strike. 4-1 Toronto lead. 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. And a run on 3 hits, 1 error for the Yankees. Home run by McMahon, the only tally. Here's the 0-1 from Duvall. Swing and a miss with a slider going away. That's a good pitch.
He threw that a lot last night. He was really good last night.
Game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. Guerrero, first inning RBI. 5th inning, Springer a sac fly. 2-run single in the 7th by Lucas. And McMahon a homer for New York. Here's a blooper right side into right field, base hit. Kirk scores. It's now 5-1 Toronto.
Yeah, very happy Miles Straw. Hit for him. Yeah, this is how they play. You know, the guys besides Varsho and Kirk and Vladdy, they just get on. Move runners.
So 5-1. That was the 11th hit for the Blue Jays tonight.
Wow.
Big contribution off the bench. Here's Ernie Clement. 2 for 3, 2 runs scored. Right-hand hitter. Straub, he is a legit base-stealing threat. The Duvall needs a double play ball big time right here, right now. Oh, it hit him up around the head area. Goodness gracious. Clement says a few things.
Yeah, and I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
Vladdy just saying, calm down, calm down.
Oh, man, that had no intent. That ball, that was a terrible pitch. If he was trying to throw a two-seamer. Thankfully, Clement is okay. Man, that's...
You see that up and in, hit him on the shoulder, cutter. Oh, and here comes Aaron Boone. That's... You know, he's back to that. That's, well... You know, the body language when Duvall is good and when Duvall is bad is so obvious. Wow. And he's coming out, and David Bednar will come in, and we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Lunch was great. Greenwich Village is a fun spot.
Can we stop at a bathroom?
Are you all right?
I keep having stomach issues after eating, like diarrhea, gas and bloating, abdominal pain, and sometimes oily stools.
Sound familiar? Those stomach issues may actually be a pancreas issue called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. Creon pancrelipase may help manage EPI. Creon is a prescription medicine used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. Call 800-633-9110 or visit creoninfo.com to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
I'm asking my doctor about EPI and if Creon could help.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to See Ya Never AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics from ScoreBoard dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person reviewing the deal. Additional terms apply.
And we are back, and the new pitcher is David Bednar. And if you just look at it, I mean, they've got 2 hits off a bullpen game. It's kind of hard to believe, isn't it?
That's distressing is what it really is. Boy, oh
wow.
Boy.
You know, one thing to get 2 hits off of Trey Yasevich, but off a bullpen game, it's kind of unfathomable. So Schlittler ended up his final line 6 1/3, 8 hits, 2 earned runs. He ends up with 4 runs, but 2 earned runs, no walks, and a couple of strikeouts. 88 pitches.
Well, here's Andres Jimenez. Runners at first and second, 1 out, 5-1 Toronto. Pitch outside from Bednar, ball 1. Jimenez tonight got an infield. Check that. He got a base hit to center. Reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base back in the 7th. He's also had a comebacker to the pitcher. Here's a pitch hit to Volpe, backhands. Down was knees, throws a jazz for 1 over to first.
Nope.
Dug out by Goldie. Too much speed. Jimenez beats it out. So they do get an out. Straw gets the 3rd. Clement is erased. 6-4. So 2 down, and a fielder's choice. Jimenez, he's at first. Here comes George Springer. 5-1 Toronto, top of the 8th. Springer opened the game with a double since then. As he looks at the first pitch from Bednar. Pitch up high, got behind Wells. Ball 1. So Springer, first inning double leading off the ball game. Then a ground out to third, a sac fly, and a strikeout. So he's 1 for 3 with an RBI. And a run scored. 1-0. Pitch outside from Bednar, 2-0. Five-1 lead. The only run for the Yankees' 3rd inning leadoff homer, Ryan McMahon. Here's a 2-0 to Springer. Breaking ball started right at his hip, broke it over for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Wells kind of giving some defensive signals there.
Jeff Hoffman, one of 2 guys warming up in the bullpen for Toronto. 2-1. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Swing and a foul tip off the bat of Springer, held on by Wells.
And Fisher's still out there. This is odd not to see Springer really creating havoc. And he has not this season. And in this series.
The series
I meant.
Yeah.
Season he has.
2-2. Runner at first goes. His pitch, swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Still got the 8th and 9th inning to come here. Yankees need a lot of work to do and got to get it done quickly. It's 5-1 Toronto. We go bottom 8 here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Find excellence in every detail in a new Volvo. At Volvo Cars Ramsey, 8-time winner of the Volvo Excellence Award. Choose from excellent offers on a new Volvo XC40, XC60, or a new 2025 Volvo XC90. View our entire inventory at VolvoCarsRamsey.com. Find excellence in a new Volvo at Volvo Cars Ramsey, where it's all about you.
Planning your next trip? Pack the ultimate traveling companion, a travel insurance plan from Travel Guard. Lost luggage to unexpected detours, Travel Guard has your back. 24/7 support means you're not on your own for those unexpected travel disruptions. Head over to TravelGuard.com. Customize your plan and hit the road with more confidence. Travel safe, travel smart. Travel Guard. Visit TravelGuard.com for more information. This is a brief description of the coverages available. Limitations and exclusions will apply.
At Hand & Stone, you get what you really need. Fewer messages and more massages. Right now with a special introductory offer, just $79.95. Disconnect with a restorative massage or a rejuvenating facial. Book your escape today at handandstone.com or your local spa.
Diving for that grounder got you grounded? Oof. We've got specialists for that. Layup, take you down? We've got specialists for that. With 45 Castle Connolly top doctors, Orland & Cohen specialists are considered among the best in the nation by their peers, which can mean a better outcome for you. From Staten Island to Southampton, our network is open 7 days a week, so you can feel better, faster. Visit OrlandCohen.com.
Hey, baseball fans, check out ThriveWell Infusion, trusted choice in IV therapy among physicians to experience high-quality care from the highly trained medical staff at ThriveWell. ThriveWell Infusion understands that it can be stressful when receiving an infusion, but it doesn't have to be when you're in one of their private, state-of-the-art infusion suites. Let ThriveWell handle your infusion needs so you can focus on the game. Visit us at ThriveWellInfusion.com. That's ThriveWellInfusion.com. Saving lives drip by drip.
The foundation of New York is built on strong relationships. At Mastro Ready Mix, we're more than just concrete. We're a family business with a legacy. As industry leaders with over 30 years of experience, you call and Mastro Ready Mix delivers. MastroReadyMix.com.
New pitcher's Braden Fisher, 6'4", right-hander. The captain's going to lead off. Here in the 8th, Yankees running out of time here, 5-1 Toronto lead.
And this is another guy that throws more sliders than anything else. Does have a four-seamer. 7-0, 2.70 in the regular season.
First pitch from Fisher way outside. He's got a very funky delivery coming over the top. 1-0 count here to Judge. Next pitch. Just taken outside, 2-0.
Well, need runners, so don't force anything.
Absolutely. Judge 1 for 1 with a walk against this guy. 2-0. There's the pitch. On the outside corner. 2-1.
Yeah, offensively, he's been so consistent with that.
Tony Randazzo.
Yeah.
Home plate umpire. The right-hand hitter, he has been consistent. 2-1. Swing and a foul back by Judge, 2-2. Judge, Bellinger, and Stanton, 2-3-4.
During this season, Fisher held batters to a 181 average, 7th best among pitchers in the American League, relievers.
Judge using his timeout, picks up a piece of dirt like he always does, throws it off to his left. Now he's getting back in batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 5-1 Toronto and 11 hits. The Yankees are run on 3 hits. 2-2. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Judge goes down swing. It's been that kind of night. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for Evan and Tiki. Afternoons from 2 to 6:30. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
Here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3. A strikeout looking, fly to center, fly to left, 0 for 3. First pitch strike from Fisher.
Melinda's the best hot sauce in the game. Now bringing a grand slam of heat and flavor to Yankee Stadium. Bold heat, real flavor. Set your mouth on flavor.
The 0-1. Missed, not by much. 1-1. Frustrating night for the fellas. A 1-1 pitch. Swung on. This is popped up and playable in the infield. All four converge. Second baseman takes charge. That's Clement. Makes the play. And there's 2 down. Well, even the outfielders come in to back up. And they came in with all four infielders coming up. The outfielders came in to guard the bags. Very impressive. 2 outs. And it'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch to G. Swung on, hit up the middle, and that'll get in to center field for a base hit with 2 outs. Get a pinch run for him. It'll be Cabby coming out. No. Okay. Jazz needs a really good AB right here. He struck out, bounced into a double play, and weakly grounded out to second. He needs a quality at bat here. 5-1. Yankees on the short end. Here's a pitch. And pitch outside. Ball 1.
Curveball, mostly breaking balls. I haven't seen a fastball yet. But
after the game, stay tuned for the postgame show with Emmanuel Barbari, powered by Verizon. 1-0 pitch to Jazz. Breaking ball, top of the zone. A called strike. He didn't like it. 1-1. The latest deals drop into your local Verizon store. Trey Rendazzo's the guy he has the conversations with all the time. Remember that during the early part of the season? Yes, I do.
There's a lot of umpire conversation.
Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball in there for strike. Went back door.
Same backdoor curveball. Thrown twice in a row.
Something in the dirt here. Don't chase it. 1-2. 2 out. Runner at second. 5-1 Toronto. Fisher deals. There's a pitch. Inside. Ooh. I'll tell you what, you and I are thinking the same thing. We've seen him call that a strike.
We have.
Infield pulled to the right. Outfield not real deep. Tilted a little bit right. Here's a 2-2 to Jazz. And the pitch. Flipped it down the left field line. That will get into the stands. A good protective swing there of the AB for Jazz Chisholm.
Well, Barger went a long way over there to try and get that. He was going to jump into the stands. They're a little anxious out here, this group.
Wow. 2-2 to Jazz. Left-hand hitter. That big home run last night. Here's 2-2. High fly ball. Stand in the yard. Down the right field line. And into the stands. Clement, boy, like a kamikaze, went into the wall there.
Jumped into the wall and then
the net and everything.
He's laughing, so.
Well, he bounced up very nicely, just like he did after he got hit by that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Yankees down 5-1, bottom 8. Now Jazz going to use his timeout. Got something in his eye. Runner at first is Giancarlo Stanton. 2-2. And the pitch from Fisher, a long hold, still holding. Stanton's not going anywhere. What's he doing? Here's a pitch. It's way outside. 3-2. Who do you think was on first base? The long hold. Guerrero backs off. Stanton will take off on this 3-2 pitch. Fisher comes set. He runs in the pitch. Up high. Ball 4. So a little traffic here. Sets up for Goldschmidt. No, they're going to go with Ben Rice.
And good matchup that they want. And here comes John Schneider, and he has already made the call to the bullpen for his closer, and that would be Jeff Hoffman will come in, and he's certainly been known to have his problems. So As Hoffman comes in, we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Accident victims, this is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, the injury firm. What do you think matters most when you have to hire the right lawyer? Experience? Well, I've been doing this for 35 years, and I've handled tens of thousands of cases and recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for people just like you. To me, what matters most is that I actually care. I'm going to make sure you have a say in what happens with your case. You, me, and our entire team of over 50 trained professionals are going to fight together to get you every dollar you deserve. Because for me, it's personal. Your pain has a price, and we're going to make sure the insurance company pays. We have offices throughout New York and New Jersey, and we'll come to you 24/7. So give me a call today at 888-24-LAW-24. That's 888-24-LAW-24. And ask for me, John D'Agostino. I've been there, and I'll be there for you. D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back.
Hear that? That's the beginning of a journey powered by the confidence that comes from driving a vehicle so reliable. It's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Where your journey ends? Well, that's up to you. Visit your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
See retailer for warranty details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Well, the new pitcher is Jeff Hoffman, and he is their closer, and he can be very good or he can be very not so good. And take pitches against him because he can walk you. And they will have Ben Rice coming in to pinch hit.
Checking out the numbers. Hoffman, first half of the season, he went 6-2 with a 5.03 ERA. Second half of the season, 3-5 with a 3.45. So let's see what happens here. Hoffman against Rice. Couple of men aboard. Yankees down 5-1, trying to get the mojo back. Ben Rice, 2 for 5, a home run against Hoffman. 5-1 with 2 men aboard. Can make this a one-run game if he can go large here.
33 out of 40 saves on the year. ERA of 4.37.
First pitch. Inside. Way inside. Jack Nicholson back. Ball 1. Ben Rice 0 for 3 in last night's game. Boy, he would love to yank one into the lower stands here. 1-0 pitch. Uh-oh, pickoff. Almost got Stanton. Nice timing play with Jimenez. There's 2 outs, runners at first and second. You got to give Rice a chance to swing the bat here. You cannot get picked off. He was close one. There's 2 outs, runners at first and second. You got to get worth reviewing, I should say. Good. Here comes the 1-0. Long look by Hoffman. The big right-hander comes set on the third base side of the rubber. First ball 1 here, and the next pitch to Rice. Swing and a miss. That was a home run intention swing. What a one.
Was indeed 90-mile-an-hour splitter.
Rice is very susceptible to the splitters and changeups when we were in Toronto. 1-1 pitch. Almost hitting in the foot. Way inside. Ball 2, 2-1. Got a good count here, 2-1. Austin Wells on deck. Inning started with Judge striking out, Bellinger popping out, single by Stanton and a walk by Chisholm. 2-1 from Hoffman to Rice. Here's the pitch. Way outside, ball 3, 3-1.
And this has gone on with Toronto all year. Or at least the second half of the year.
Three and 1. You ever wanted to lean on a pitch? This is the one you want to get right here. 3-1. Here's the pitch. He took a big-time rip and came up empty. 3-2.
That fastball right down the middle, 97.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, that was a corner. Wow. Right in the inside corner. Great pitch.
3-2, 2 out. 5-1 Toronto here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees need a jolt. Here's the 3-2. Runners go. Pitch. Swing on and foul back. Ben Rice has some serious bat speed working here tonight. Most of the crowd of 47,823 still on hand.
Everybody's standing. Everyone that's still here standing.
3-2 Hoffman. He's ready. Runners at first and second take their leads. They run. Here's the pitch. Taken outside, ball 4.
Really good at bat right there. Very patient, good at bat by Ben Rice.
Terrific discipline, no doubt about it.
See, and here you go. You know, John Schneider has no place to go. You know, this is your closer on there.
Boy, here is Austin Wells.
And all of a sudden, the tying runs on.
Wells is 0 for 4, couple of strikeouts. See if he can get his pitch here. Tie this game up. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, left field, plenty of room out there for Straw. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Didn't work him at all. He can't find the plate, and he's swinging at the first pitch. Wow. 8 in the books. It's 5-1 Toronto. Yankees down to the final 3 outs on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. Like the Yankees offense, today's data center growth is explosive. AI workloads, hyperscale environments, and liquid cooling are loading the bases for your IT game. That's where MainTech steps up to the plate, delivering maximum performance, reliability, and cost efficiency. For over 50 years, MainTech has been batting 1,000 in data center services, trusted by Fortune 500 and global enterprises alike. MainTech is your grand slam choice for IT services. Put MainTech in your lineup today. MainTech.com. MainTech, the official IT services provider of Yankees Radio.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Don't take slow for an answer. Not so easy when you're stuck in traffic. But mere inches from someone else's bumper, you can dream of faster things. Like Optimum Fiber, the fastest and most reliable fiber internet, starting at $40 a month. So while you can't always switch lanes for a faster route, you can switch providers for a faster connection. Optimum. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/fiber today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
My man, Dr. Jay Shah, specializing in minimally invasive and non-surgical treatments for neck, back, and sciatica, migraines, and so much more, offers pain-relieving solutions. There are thousands of 5-star reviews who trust Samwell Pain for all their aches and pains. Visit SamwellPain.com.
Nobody beats a Town Fair tire deal, and I mean nobody. So if you're looking for Michelin tires at the guaranteed lowest price, get to Town Fair today. Michelin winter tires offer a shorter stopping distance on ice and snow, along with predictable handling in cold, dry, and wet wintry conditions. For the guaranteed lowest price and free services for life on Michelin tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hey, Yankee fans, don't miss a moment of the postseason action. You can order stadium food right from your seat with Uber Eats. Plus, get $10 off a stadium order of $20 or more when you use code WFAN 2025. Terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 11/1/2025. See app for details.
Hi, this is Aaron Judge. You can hear every pitch of Yankees baseball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the free Odyssey app.
Well, the Yankees left the bases loaded in the 8th. The last 3 innings, they've left a total of 7 on base. 2 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th. Down 5-1. And first pitch, a line drive down the right field line off the bat of Lucas. That is a fair ball. Bounces around in the corner. Here's the throw by Judge. The second, not in time, as Lucas slides in. Just a beat or two before that throw. So first pitch, he jumps on David Bednar.
And another hit for Lucas. He had an RBI single last time up. Now he's got a double. The RBI single was to left. This one was up, and he could pull it beautifully. Wow.
Yeah, and going back to the bottom of the 8th, Wells is usually his home run stroke. He hits balls middle end. He's hit a couple oppo, but middle end, and he swung the first pitch, and easy fly ball to left. There's Guerrero, first pitch breaking ball,
and
for strike.
But this guy couldn't find the plate.
Yeah, no.
I know
I'm
he
puzzled.
probably thinks he thought it would be the best pitch he saw.
Swing and a miss on a slider from Bednar. 0-2 to Guerrero. First inning RBI single. Got the scoring started for Toronto. Since then, he's ground out, struck out looking, and walked. 1 for 3. Here's the 0-2. Pitch outside. Yeah, with Hoffman can't find the plate. You figured that at least take 8 pitch, maybe 2, and make him throw something that you can handle with the bases loaded. So the Yankees in the home ninth will have Volpe, who's K'd 3 times. Gotta believe that'll be a Caballero pinch hit. Here's 1-2. Ground ball left side. Rosario holds the runner at second, throws over in time to Rice, who's taken over at first base. And there's one down.
As Dave was talking about the guys who are not boldface on this team, Nathan Lucas in this series, 4 for 10, 2 doubles, and 5 RBIs in this series.
Yeah. So 1 away, runner at second. And that brings up Addison Barger, 3 for 4 tonight. So the Yankees will have Volpe, Rosario, and Grisham scheduled. I believe Caballero will be in there. Maybe even Dominguez. We'll see. First pitch outside to Barger. 5-1 Toronto lead. They've led early. The Yankees tied it on a McMahon home run 3rd inning. But then in the 5th inning, sac fly by Springer. And 2 unearned runs in the 7th. 2-run single by Lucas. Pitch over the plate for a strike to Lucas. To Barger, rather.
That 7th inning with the error by Jazz there.
Hurt. Led to the 2 unearned runs. 1-1. Pitch in the inside corner for strike 1-2. Bullpen game, and the Yankees been held to 1 run on 4 hits. And they've been scattered. Not nary a multiple hit inning.
A bullpen game.
1-2. And the pitch from Bednar. Missed inside. 2-2. This is eerily quiet. A lot of people have left. 2-2 pitch. And swing. A wild swing and a miss with a breaking ball down and in. That was not even a strike, but Bednar will take the strikeout for sure. 2 down. So he was looking for a fastball, and they got a breaking ball that almost hit him, and he's swinging at it. The Yankees will take that break. There's Alejandro Kirk. 2-1 pitch leading off the 8th. He doubled down the left field line, came around to score on the Miles Straw single to right in that 7th inning. Make that the 8th inning. This one popped up out of play right side. Five runs on 12 hits for Toronto, a run on 4 hits and 1 error, which led to 2 unearned runs by the Yankees. 0-1 here to Kirk. Check swing, foul ball right side, lower stands. Again, the Yankees will have 8, 9, and 1 coming up in the bottom of the 9th. Alejandro Kirk 0-2. And he has 4 and is granted a timeout. George Springer with a hit and an RBI today. 2 hits for Lucas, 2 runs knocked in. Guerrero, a hit and an RBI. Here comes the 0-2 from Bednar with 2 out and runner at second. And the pitch taken up high, 1-2. Some Blue Jay fans here, a good number of them. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Pitch from Bednar, way outside. Curveball, 2-2. Bednar ready. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good looking curveball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. All right, here we go. Season on the brink here. 5-1 lead for Toronto. And 8-9-1 scheduled in the home ninth. We'll be back with more on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Step up to the plate with confidence with the Jeep brand's newest MVP, the all-electric Jeep Wagoneer S. Year after year, the Jeep brand has delivered game-changing technology and features to help keep you off the bench and onto your next adventure. By blending thoughtful luxury capability and advanced technology, the Jeep Wagoneer S is one key player that doesn't disappoint. Experience the brand-new head-turning design and luxurious interior without sacrificing on the legendary performance you love. Excellent range capacity opens up the playing field, and with 4x4 capability, featuring select terrain driving modes, how you play the game is up to you. The interior cabin of Wagoneer S pays special attention to detail with high-quality luxury refinements and seamless connectivity that surrounds you in comfort, along with premium seating, ambient lighting, and over 170 standard safety and security features. And like most All-Stars, it can really motor, especially with standard 600 horsepower. It's rugged, plays aggressive, and isn't afraid to get dirty. And with the exciting offers and deals going on right now at your local Jeep brand dealer, it all adds up to Jeep Wagoneer S being a steal. So hurry in today and blast one out of the park. Jeep is a registered trademark.
There is something special about sharing a pint of Guinness with those around you. So raise your glass, say Slodja, and take your first sip. It's a lovely day for Guinness. Guinness Draft Stout, Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York. Please drink responsibly.
Question. What's better than one U.S. News and World Report ranking? 46 of them. That's what we just achieved. RWJ Barnabas Health, New Jersey's academic healthcare system, stands out nationally for quality and excellence. Thanks to the dedication and skill of our providers, working for the communities we care for and care deeply about. Learn more at rwjbh.org/US News.
New Jersey might be small, but there's a lot of wow packed into this little state. Beach wows, mountain wows, and show-stopping wows. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow. In St. Pete, Clearwater, you can chill by the crystal clear Gulf.
And stroll downtown St. Pete's galleries and murals.
And hang with the locals at a fishing pier.
And escape to secluded white sand beaches.
Secluded, huh?
Yeah. And they're spectacular.
And then grab a sandwich at the Grouper Capital of the World.
And maybe a nightcap at a rooftop bar with sunset views.
Okay. In St. Pete, Clearwater, you'll find just what you're looking for.
And then some.
Your Florida escape begins at visitspc.com.
Oh, here we go. Season on the brink right here for the Yankees. They're down 5-1, 3 outs to play with. 5-1 lead for Toronto. And Toronto is 3 outs away from the American League Championship Series. So Jason Dominguez going to pinch hit for Volpe, who K'd 3 times tonight.
Tough way to end the season.
Oh. Finished at a tie with this ball club. There's a swing and a miss by Dominguez. For the third best record in the American League. Toronto spent all season wearing out the Yankees. And coming close to closing out the deal right here. 0-1 to Dominguez. Fastball away. 1-1.
I'm going to look up and see when his last at bat was, Jason Dominguez.
It's against Baltimore. Last time we saw Baltimore.
September
27. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, drive to the gap in right center field. That'll get down. One hop the fence. Dominguez, they will hold at second. A pinch hit double. One of the better balls he's hit all season.
Yep.
And that brings up Amed Rosario. Rosario with a base hit in his first plate appearance as he took over for McMahon. Got a single to center in the 7th inning. The Yankees have left 7 men on the last 3 innings. They had the bases loaded in the 8th with the tying run at the plate. First pitch to Rosario. Pitch up high, ball 1.
And smart enough to take it. He sees that Hoffman really wild.
Dominguez taking his lead at second. Trying to build something big here. Swing and a miss with a slider. 1-1. Jeff Hoffman, tall, rangy right-hander. 1-1 pitch here to Rosario. The pitch swung on and sent to left center field. Straw over to his left. Makes the catch. Gets the ball back in quickly. And there's one away. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham. 0 for 4 tonight. Couple strikeouts looking. Grisham 1 for 10, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts when he faces Jeff Hoffman. Left-hand hitter. Got good speed out at second. Yankees trying to build an inning here. Save the season. First pitch. In there for a strike. There's a slider on the inside corner. Those who remain are on their feet and hoping with prayerful intentions. There's the 0-1. And a pitch to Grisham. Take it up high. 1-1.
I would say most of the people are still here. Now that a couple of sections of Blue Jays family and friends in back of me starting to get a little excited.
1 out. On a 1-1 here to Grisham. Judge on deck. Breaking ball way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Impatient at bat here.
Smart and patient. No doubt about it. Needed. Two-1 to Grisham. Hoffman to the plate. The pitch. Swing on. Pulled to the right side. Backhanded nicely by sliding Guerrero. Flips to Hoffman, who got there. Ball was a little bit behind him, but he made the grab. He's got a long reach. Records the out number 2. That's a 3-1 put out. And there's 2 down.
That was a tremendous play by Vladdy. And you were talking about how he really worked and lost weight and stuff. That was a play that a couple of years ago he wouldn't have made.
Yeah, he might not have. He was carrying so much weight, he wouldn't have had the quickness to get over there, let alone bend down to get it. There's Judge with the man on. 2 out season. Last leg, swing and a miss with a slider. 0-1. Judge got the Yankees' first hit the first inning, lined out hard to second in the third, then an intentional walk and a strikeout. So 1 for 3 tonight. There's the 0-1. The pitch for Hoffman, swing and a miss, another slider. 0-2. So it's come down to this. The Yankees of 2025. 0-2 to the captain. Down 5-1, bottom 9 here at the stadium. Hoffman ready. And a pitch to Judge. He went outside with a fastball, ball 1. This place is vibeless right now.
Yep.
A 1-2 pitch coming to Judge here. Season on the line. 2 out. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on, hit hard left field. That will hit the fence. He needs a hold there. Scoring on the play is Dominguez. So Judge doing his part with his second hit. Ringing single off the left field wall. Got a 5-2 ball game with 2 outs.
That was a long shot, and you would have hated to have the season end on Judge making it out. Now, one of the things that gets painful for people is watching another team celebrate on your field. And the Yankees did that with the Dodgers last year.
They did it to Seattle last year, too.
Very painful.
Here's Bellinger. 5-2 ball game. Judge at first. 2 outs. Bouncing ball pulled foul. First base side. 0-1.
Not done yet.
So Bellinger is 4 for 11. 4 strikeouts against Hoffman. Stanton to follow him if he can get aboard. Stanton's 3 for 7 with a home run. 2 out, runner at first. 0-1 to Belly. Swing and a miss. And again, the Yankees are down to the last strike for the season here in 2025. Bellinger trying to keep this thing working here. 0-2, 2 out, runner at first. 5-2 Toronto here in the ninth. The pitch. Missed down low and inside in the dirt. Ball and 2 strikes. Jeff Hoffman steps off the rubber. Now he's back in. That right foot on the third base side of the rubber. Bellinger ready to go. Counts 1-2, 2 out, runner at first. Guerrero backs off at first. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it. The Toronto Blue Jays are going to the American League Championship Series, which starts on Sunday as Hoffman gives a very defiant look at the Yankee dugout. And here come the Blue Jays to celebrate in front of the mound. They beat the Yankees tonight by a 5-1 count and win 3 games here. 3 games in 4. Now, very sad ending to a Yankee season here in 2025. Complete domination by the Yankees, by Toronto this season. And the Yankees showed heart this season, brought to you by Soren Medical, helping to keep your heart healthy. So and it is not good to see another team celebrating on your field. But it is what it is. That's the price you pay when you don't get the job done. Oh, boy. Tough go. Bad way to end this season. And we'll step aside, come back with more details from Yankee Stadium on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
ThriveWellInfusion.com, New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip. Parts Authority Auto Parts Superstore salutes the Yankees as they go for their 28th World Championship. For over 50 years, Parts Authority has been the go-to source for all your auto parts needs. The answer is always yes.
Take the guesswork